Mr. Leonard White, real godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Rapper, the struggle is alive.
Have you ever been in a situation in life where you feel like every turn you make is a wrong turn and every decision is just a bad decision and every single problem in the world just choose to come down upon you at one time, you know? Like your head bigger than everybody else and you can't balance the problems. Understand that life was made for struggling. Because honestly, how can you give a testimony if you've never been tested? How can you be strong if you've never been weak? How can you say you're full if you've never been empty? How can you learn if you've never been taught? Life was designed that we were, but we were designed also to beat all of our problems and all of our struggles. Understand that the mind is our strongest and most valuable asset yet. And if we learn to condition this, then we can surpass anything that life throws at us. You understand me? So stop stressing yourself. And you alone go through it. We all go through things. You understand me? Some stronger than some. Only the fittest will survive. You have to do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Do it for your kids. Do it for your friend. You understand? You have to do it. You can't afford to give up. I know you're going through it. Just pray and don't give up.
Real meds, people. Real meds. And you watch now. Big up CC as well. You can also find her on Instagram. It's the me I say. It's a real message, people. Some just put it out there for you guys to see it because you never can tell. Sometimes you can do that and stressed out and worried and you just watch one video, and by watching that video, it does kind of take away the stress for the second. You understand? You have your meds on a different level. So people, let me know what you think of the clip. And as I said, once again, credits goes out to CC. Big up CC. Don't know they love Israel. And people, you know that sometimes we get some short clips. Some small piece of clips. And sometimes we can't put the full story together. So, in this case, ears, not these ears. But in this case, ears, not the ears are neither. But in this case, ears, if you have knowledge of what go on, all you have to just comment, let me see. Make crocodile tear, let's go see. People, honestly, I never know Jesus resurrected and walk on earth to see him here. Socially.
Kita sama apil apil. Tak coba masa. Just kidding lang.
Boy, people, me don't know what go on this sucker. Me never know say Jesus come back on earth again and I walk. Me hear of holy water. Me never hear of dirty water. Me never hear of wash foot water. Me never hear of foot water. But I'm here, me now rain down on him parade because me say I does not know what they are doing. So if you guys know what they are doing, please comment and tell me what they are doing. Foot per head, I wash foot, wash him face and me don't understand. It's a miracle. But one thing, them know something me and you don't know. You saw a line long. I wonder if money involved. Uncle and time money involved, you see them the long line there, you know. I wonder if they me don't know. Wanna tell me people. Tell me say no for don't know. Because remember the line before the one they remember say you did not the line. So you know talk and nothing talk. Enlighten our darkness. We want our darkness to get bright too. Does not? That a fuckery. Don't it? Make crocodile tail.
Yes, good morning. I called you back because when I could not speak to you, my son, the older son from abroad, my son who is a doctor in the emergency room in the United States of America, he had called me and so I could not get to call you back. But let me ask you a question. Based on what you were saying to me before he called, what I am hearing is that you have 3 children for the gentleman. The first one is 30, the second one is 28, and the last one is 21.
Big people
No, he had left you and gone to somebody else. You were not living together, but him did live one yard and you live at one yard. He breed you one time, you went back, you breed for him a second time. Then you went back and you breed for him a third time. No. He is living into a foreign country and now he is sick. When your son was sick and into the hospital, he did not give you any money to take care of the son. You send your little daughter all the way through college by yourself, pay for everything, and the daughter is doing very well in school and he did not support any of the children there. Now what I am hearing from you is that he says that he wants to come and visit. You say you ask him to visit who? Him to come and look for the children there. Let me ask you a question. Any of the children them is sick? No, we just want to know. No, none of them is sick. Okay. So why you think him come to look for you? Oh, he said just to come. It's not really you is coming. So where him is going to stay? Oh, you didn't make him stay into your... Oh. And then me want to know if me did hear you right. You said that is you was going to pay him plane fare to come over to visit you? Okay. You're going to play the pin. Okay. Now, look here. It's not because it's not me call you as you call me, but I can tell you something. You're a man mascot. And it's who you want. And he's a damn idiot. The man don't want you. The man left you and gone with somebody else. He never live with you, breed you 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. They will support the children. They never even buy your drawers. And you're going to make this man come back now. Is who you want. Look here, me, I want into my church and I don't want to cuss and carry on back because I don't want my little church sister to be here and my pastor go here. But this man you want to rascally cross your face with a piece of 2B4. I want him come over here and breed you again in your old age and give you triplet. You damn idiot.
Me crocodile tail. Grandma say, oh, who do you are? Nothing but a rifle. Your old man mascot. Your old man Utipek, your old man Scrubby, your old man this, your old man that, your old man wriggle me this and wriggle me that. Grandma just wriggle and perhaps not. The struggle is bloody real. Grandma acting was real too.
Drop on this class.
No rain drop.
Shop 22. You don't know the side. Yeah, Western Plaza. Shop number 18. People, make sure to check it out. Right now, I want a meal to share with me and my friend.
Tap, stop.
People.
For more information, please call 634-8955. Follow us on Instagram
At Drop Top Swag Shop.
KC a Batman School. Yo, 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 KC a Batman School. Bumbo Clark.
Bumbo Clark as well. Me have to follow it up. Me crocodile tail. Allegedly, 2 champs are going and all of them some things did. In a school, he only be going back. And principal auntie. Muta Baruka voice. I don't know, Rasta. I don't know. Me crocodile tail. What's that use?
This like this.
Now,
Why are you doing this?
Oh, for real?
Can you please leave me alone?
Why am I breaking this?
Can you
like
please let me close the door? Can you stop?
this? For real, Rosie?
Why are you doing this?
Yes.
I've asked you numerous times to stop.
Because you feel for your safety, right?
Because I want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No.
King Kong is for the zoo.
Okay. Woo.
He look like he got stressed that they want clock tower our high building. But I want you. Crocodile. Watch some beautiful people. You don't know so the struggle is real enough. And you don't know the love is even realer. As me I say people, you don't know how the UK thing set right about now with the immigration in the UK. Right about now, them now play. So me I say, yo, them depend on some different kind of movements. So me I say, right now, them push out all on the road some hours. And when I say them depend on some different kind of movements, it's like them want to clean up UK differently. And not only with us Jamaican, with anybody where them can catch, we don't have no documents or no paper for staying in the country. Them out for blood. Anyhow, we can watch the clip here and see what I go on. Struggles.
Excuse me. Sorry. This is what? Victoria Station? 7:15 in the morning. Immigration doing their thing. Never seen this before. This is England.
Yeah, this is the first time.
This is England, everybody. This is what's to come. No, sorry. This is what's going on. This is Brexit. This is Brexit. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
First time I see that ever.
Huh?
First time I see that in London.
Okay, I'm late.
No, but a big scale like that is
Got this young gentleman explaining things. You know, still don't make any sense. What legislation, act or statute is this under?
Very special legislation.
Yeah. Which? Any specific?
Any specific?
Yeah.
Well, people can volunteer.
Volunteer.
To be searched, or if there's grounds, we can search under the antisocial. There's an act in 2014.
Which is?
I can't remember the full title of it, but it's the Antisocial Behaviour and Submit Act.
Well,
So we can
anybody antisocial behaviour? Everybody looks like they're behaving themselves.
No.
It's search under the Antisocial Behaviour Act. Yeah, Victoria Station. Friday though. What date is it?
So weird.
Gotta be late for college.
Brexit, before Brexit.
From nobody else like an airport, you know. Don't you go to the airport and them levels.
Oh my word. Antisocial behaviour. Sorry, what was it?
Antisocial Behaviour, Crime and Policing Act 2014 gives us the power to search at locations like this when people are transiting through from other countries.
Right, so is that power to search anybody
Yep, the travel documents.
who's travelled?
Well, people coming in through here are travelling, are they not?
Yeah, into the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're just travelling from Manchester or Leeds, do we need the immigration officers?
I would suggest not, but these
Okay.
are international coaches where we're dealing with.
Well, I've just come in from Birmingham,
Right.
and there's a lot of people in the queue that hasn't come in off a plane. Yes, some of them's come from different countries the same. But this is a coach station. This is Bradford, London. We've never seen this before. Oh, we're gonna search everybody.
Give them permission. They obviously are.
What? Give her what permission? No. Yeah, we don't have to. Do we have? Are we obligated to? Are we obligated to do this? Are we obligated to be searched? Is this an obligation? Yeah, now look.
Condition of entry to where?
Entry to what?
Condition of entry to where?
Sorry?
To where?
Are we obligated to be searched?
There are people who are coming, you know, some people who come from other parts of Europe, like France and certain
No,
places.
stop.
So, well, that's the reason why the British person should.
Let me just hear.
I don't give my permission. So what's the issue?
Huh?
Is there a problem?
Yes, there's a problem. I'm being searched against my will. I do not give you authority to search me. You do not have the authority to search me.
Okay.
You haven't got the authority.
I'm going. You just 2 seconds. Let me just find.
Oh, wait, excuse me.
We're just trying to get some clarification for you. Just bear with us.
Please do. This should be good for the law class.
No, if I got on the culture that said this, then obviously it would make sense what I'm not into. Has this one been done? Has that one gone through the scanner? The big scanner? No. It hasn't. If this hasn't gone through the big scanner, is that okay or? So it just needs to go back. Alright. If you just, it's just gonna go through the scanner and I'll bring it back.
Wow. Oh wow.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that from bread. What we got here?
I need to.
If you want to go straight through, that way.
You can go down.
Yeah.
There was a misunderstanding with the coach.
There's a misunderstanding with the coach. Okay. Okay. No, I want to do it slow. I don't want to do it fast.
That's why it's good to know your rights, no? That's why it's good to know your rights. And also ask questions.
Well, that's what they need to do. But people don't know their rights, so. Huh?
Because we're coming from a different.
We're coming from. Why can't we film? I'm not coming from no other country. Come on, we're going to be late for uni. People giving them people need to know the law. This is what they need to do. They need to understand that they do not need to give permission to be searched by any immigration, any police, at any time. Yo, what an experience this morning.
John knows time I tell him, I like how them lady exercise their rights. As what she said, it's good to know our rights because we want to know our rights, and it's also good to ask questions because if she never asked the question, them and just join line, she would have get searched and her luggage them dig up. And a lot of people in the line were not supposed to be searched and also get searched because she go and ask, she hears it right now, it's for the people from other country who are coming in and coach. It's not for who are come from different part of England. You understand? From Bristol, Birmingham, Derby, or wherever. It's for the people who are come from other parts of Europe. So it's good to ask questions because a lot of people where I come from Manchester to London or from Birmingham to London, they just walk in the line, get searched, get scanned, and get everything and we show them documents. While them never have to do that. And if this lady never asks her stand her ground, she'd end up in the same situation as well. I just saw the things there, as I say, people, England have changed on a different level. So me I say, as them talk about this Brexit now, them not care. European or nobody, they want you know have a valid visa, you got in a problem, boy. I just saw the system still. You understand? And for even the people who are in the country and illegal, you need to find a way to get yourself sorted out. Or you also need to build back in your country. I'm saying build back in your country, you also need to make sure so you take time and try see if you can sort out something in your country. If push come to shove and you get if you go down back, you go down and you can live comfortable. You know go down and look like the worst and go down and start suffer worse than when you was here. Because you never make no preparation whatsoever behind you. You see me I say, don't throw stone behind you. I'm not going to talk about Jamaica, I'm talk about anywhere you come from. Once we're not born here, we have to be careful because the struggle is real and we see every day. It's gonna get sticky and sticky and stickier. It not get pretty. But yeah, it's not getting pretty. And this is just the start of it. I know it'll get worse. Well, when them pull up a certain place and search, and nothing too strange. Because we know that especially even the Caribbean shop them when already, them just walk up night at early morning at time. Certain workplace, them just walk up in night anytime them feel for work. That's how them catch a whole heap of people. You see me? But people, as me I say, don't know, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to share. If you haven't subscribed as yet, kindly do so. Thank you very much. And leave your feedback so we can know what's what. You don't know the struggle is real and you don't know the love is even real. And remember, show love to each other. You understand? Support a fellow brother or sister. The struggle is real. Arrgh. I go on this, so. And what's going on in there, so?
She be girl me call it blood clot answer, eh? She girl me call it an answer, eh? I like a blood clot though, eh? You don't want to sleep with the girl, eh? You know someone catch her tonight. You know someone catch her tonight, hmm? You know, hmm? You know. You chat when I want to blood clot, get a little girl and this and that. You know. You know. You know someone catch her tonight. Chat when I want to get a little girl and this and that and get a drunk and ask her something. You know someone catch her pussy hole tonight. You know someone catch her pussy hole tonight. Tell the girl you don't want the girl. See me blood clot chat the girl with me too. You know someone catch her tonight.
From your shablo, man. Nerves are around there now, you know?
I'm make it have blood clot bed in there. Me upgrade and make it have bigger bed and have bigger TV.
This is the best upgrade on yourself, you know? That's the best.
Your crop self. You know what kind of style is ya? You know some other catch you? You never know. You know what kind of style is ya? She no blood clot get it good. That chat but it's nothing. Because I kill up myself because I get 1 2 fuck out tight and done with it. I done with it in your bed. I pan the sheet when I buy. And pan the bed when I buy.
You have to take bad things make laugh.
What do you mean what kind of style like that? What do you mean what kind of style? You say you're a man. You say you're a girl no nothing where you make sure you left upper yard from man from me left. You come down and do what you have to do because what happen? You have to sleep with a woman tonight. So anytime you give me pussy ever sick. Cause you fuck all kind of crosses. What kind of style that? What kind of dirty style if you know say baby mother living at the house? As she come out a moving girl. I'm going to have hospital Friday and Saturday a moving girl. As I'm going to work a carrying girl. I may ask what kind of style that. Maybe this year yet. Maybe this year yet. Maybe style yet. If I eat that boy, I have nothing to chat boy, you say. You breed and get pitney for me. And what happen? I still work with him. From me, I fuck more 50 girl, I know you're there with her. And what I do? So then come and so then go me breeze. You have to tell me say now. I lie no yarn or. Me tell you say into your fuck me can't feel you. You feel a joke me I make. You feel a joke me I make. Me not take my phone off for you. We should go over your corner and itch up boat. And now she feel blood clot argue. There, no bother with it. Better you shut the fuck up. Oh. And now she blood clot gets stone. No, she gets only can wake you up. She gets only can wake you up pat out the door. And you jump up. Nasty boy. Like this my bargain for. What you say? No more than relax then. I eat this man and I have nothing if you can come to me and say again. Eat this man. I eat this. The girl blood clot body full of mange like. She'll lay up and kind up on IG and hype up her mouth and a green that. See me now. Make sure not hype up. She'll wait until tomorrow morning to go up on IG go hype. Make sure not come out here come hype. As much as my belly big, me show her something.
Oh, she's pregnant?
Make sure not come out here come hype. Yeah, hide.
I'm not know. Big belly can't mean anything.
Yeah, beat me fear now. Beat me fear now. I regularly beat me for big red, beat me for her now.
I one thing him never have an idea so she come catch him. He just spread out in her bed like a labor right. Jah know my beautiful people. One have to say about the situation the one you look sticky. But earlier the lady said she invest in him. Ladies always best to invest now on herself now. You understand? People in general, cause man give on and woman give on to but it's just a natural part of the world. But you only fucked up when them get caught out and the person who them supposed to be with and the person who love them is there to see the whole of madness. You understand? But people, what do you have to say about the whole situation and the whole circumstance? What kind of advice would you have to give to that young lady? What kind of advice would you have to give to that man? And the next lady in the house hide. Comments. Let them know what you think. The struggle is real. Then put it out so they know. They want advice. You don't know so the struggle is real now. You don't know so the love is even realer. What's up, my beautiful people? Hope you all had a blessed weekend, you know. I mean, the most place in a touch 12 yet, so hope your Sunday evening good. People, right about now, me have one video I want you guys to see, and John won't start. Yo, the video disgusts me. The behavior of this lady with the slave master, it disgusts me. But anyhow, make you look on the video and hear what she have to say.
Inez Wood said, it's late here in Scotland, so it's good night from Scotland. To all the black women, learn love. To all the black brothers, love each other. Oh, they love each other, all right. That's why they go to jail so much. They really
that way they can
love each other.
Some true love. Whatever
they really exercise brotherly love by going to jail.
Whatever y'all do, don't drop the soap. I get it.
William, you have been dominated by white men for more than 500 years, you conquered losers.
Bolan, she has said black man. I know the black man did conquered by white man. The black man and black woman, the black people and black pitney. And you see this blood clot dog and this mongrel sit down here with the man people. And I take the pain and the sufferation them what we ancestor got through. The beating, the lynching, all of the cruelty what we black people them got through. I hit this blood clot dog and girl come sing with this white man and I come chatting at this black people. Bumbuckly.
You should have never came out of swollen. See, you get it twisted.
You know why I figured out though why so many black men hate swirling black women?
Why?
Because they want that white dick.
Oh! Who knows that that's why who knows that that's why slavery? I said it before. That's why slavery lasted so long, because you niggas was getting the shaft.
Literally.
You don't think the white man was screwing you. You was his butler. Get it? His butler. Can you imagine? During slave days, they must have been all over us. Golden J says, you mad, black man, that you are fired. Thank you for that comment, Golden J.
I'm going
to do it like Donald Trump.
On our tongue.
You're fired. Oh my God.
But they have to have a job to be fired, don't they?
And Victoria Miller says, black men can't please women. They really can't. And they'll tell you to your face, I don't eat no pussy, that's nasty. They're so gay. But I bet you if they saw a big fucking cock, they'd be all over it. Girl, we all got our nigga stories when it comes to money. How cheap they are. Do you really want to go there?
I mean, let me just enlighten you on one fact that the rest of us with an IQ above 40 already know. There is nothing free in this world. Okay? That's the problem with you black men. Y'all want the good things in life, but you don't want to have to put in the work to get it.
And I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you how sorry you Negroes are. Be that you want to make this live all about you. You really want me to expose you? Now, back to that pay-to-play thing. Now, he pays for his own gas. He's driving all the way from Texas to Florida.
950 miles one way.
You sorry niggas. Guess what you would have did?
Yo, baby, I'm saying, can you go 50-50 on my gas? You know a nigga ain't got it.
or can you buy me a plane ticket?
Good.
No, we can't go 50-50 on the gas because they ain't got vehicles.
We forgot you niggas don't like cars. You ride bicycles. Tazzy Lori says black woman's happiness first. Say it again, Tazzy Lori. Black woman's happiness first. We don't give a damn about no.
I'm here for the cause. If I mate with the white man, the black race is gonna go extinct.
Nobody gives a shit about that. There's plenty of people in Africa that worry about that. Don't you think? Ladies, don't hop the fence. Fly over that fucking shit. Why don't you get an S curl? Why don't you get an S curl? That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Brad don't need an S curl. Look. Smooth, silky.
Yeah, so go get an ass curl along with a clue.
You talk all that shit about the white man, but you admire his features. You want his silky hair. You put contacts in your eyes to imitate his eye color. I mean, you Negroes, get it together. Make up your mind. Make up your
You got
mind.
some black men that even bleach their own skin. Look at Michael Jackson.
Exactly. So make up your mind before you start coming for the white man, okay? It says black men are extremely racist. And don't forget colorist. Don't forget colorist. Lacey Thomas said, black men can be just as racist for sure. Yep. They will call you blackie in a minute. I've seen them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be dark-skinned. Don't be a dark-skinned female around these Negroes. Don't even be brown-skinned. So the white man isn't the big bad boogeyman. You are.
No, bitch, it's just that you're a big old dirty stinking idiot. You understand? We all can see it clear. Say you're under your master thumb. Me can bet say your master drive that 960 mile. Come there, and when him come there, he make you go to jump on camera and go do one video. This in your own. People, we have some black man we talk bad about black woman. But me personally, I've never seen a black man come with a white woman and sit down with a white woman. And a this black woman, I've never seen that. So if you see it, please comment and let me know. But this retard, come here, so, and I go and like say right now, she depend on a different kind of campaign for white man. For prove to black woman say white man is the better race. White man is not better race, they are just a slave master. Look how we ancestors them suffer back in the days, people. And you hear how she talk. Jesus, peace. Sometimes for them retarded blood clot idiot, I wonder where them come from, you know? I wonder where some of them retarded come from. And that the blood clot all wildebeest looking one. Him good as some clans member, you know? Him go as part of some clan man gang. Find himself a little idiot when he can twist up and turn, put past social media, figure chat a bag of crap. You see, if a black person choose to go with somebody white, or Indian or whatsoever, that's their choice. Nobody no really business with that. But for she come and I carry on with this brother here. Oh, she a carry on. People, it's disgusting. Big time. And the way how she had this. Our ancestors them. You know must suffer through slavery. Fuck the black race. It's all about black woman happiness. So people, if them so happy and for them relationship so good and them so excited and so jovial and all of them something there, why them have to come on social media go on so? Like them try convince the world, like them try convince the rest of black woman them. Boy, I no blood clip me and tell you star, yo. Every day it seems like things get worse and worse. And when them say black man don't work for them things, how much top big black man you have out there? Eh? We are putting the works. Just like how you have some black man that want to work, and same so you have some white people that want to work. It's no difference. White people no more than black people. Only difference is because them rob up black people. Only difference is because them rob all the black people riches and enslave us from way back then. And people, we also see say boy, we still, some of the black people must suffer the effect to them. We know it's a slavery are going, but some of these black people still have the syndrome, like she wanna be. So even if back in the days, the white man them used to rape off black man and molest black man, rape off the pit them and also rape off the woman them. What's that for she come past YouTuber come boast about? And hug up in her arms. People, this world is a blood clad. Yo, John Star, y'all me can't say people, the struggle is real. People, let me know what you guys have to say. Let me know what you guys have to say. This woman is a disgrace. Not because she go to the white man, but for the things them what she come on social media say. If she did come and do it on her own, you'd have bad and not too bad. But she make sure come with her clansman, a racist man, and also being racist as well. And also forgot fear place. Because it still look like she don't realize that she's a black woman. Anyhow, people, the struggle is real. Let me know what you guys have to say. Blood seed.
Who's here? See, I need to talk about something. Guys, let me know that you're here. Please. So, I sent my 10-year-old daughter on a school trip. Right? You know, listen this, you know. Send me like a baby girl, 10 years old, on a school trip. You hear me? I look right now, no watch that because me that cry. And she left about 6:30 this morning because they were going to Jamaica soon. So I made it my best to send her to school, to the trip. Okay, so they said the bus supposed to be back here in Linstead at 5 o'clock in the evening. So when I see 5 o'clock, I don't see anything. I'm calling people for the school. I don't hear anything from nobody. And so 6 minutes to nobody, 7 minutes to nobody, so I start get messages and whatever. However, we finally get a message to one of the teachers that went on the trip with them. So they said one of the bus break down and they had to stop in Mandeville. So they said my daughter came up on the first bus. So it's now after 10. You know that the people them, my little girl, you know, my little 10-year-old daughter, the people them carry her come a Linstead. Let her off in a Linstead town. She alone. Let her off in a Linstead town. In a Linstead town, she alone. The little girl, the 10-year-old, just wander off into the town and just go in a one car.
Jesus, please.
Wanna talk to me?
Jesus,
Wanna talk to me? She just wander off in the little room and then have my phone number. I try to get the teacher up on the bus that we should our phone knock off and everything. Them have my phone number, them have everything. Me they here so wait for them come to come from pick me. Nobody know that. The people they left me little girl alone in a Lindsay town in a 10 o'clock at night. My little 10-year-old daughter alone. One day I told her, the little girl going on any car. She don't know which car she take. She don't know which taxi to take. So I could have day here tonight and I could have find my daughter.
That's true. Especially a place around now.
I could have day here tonight and I couldn't find my daughter. I couldn't hear my daughter and my daughter would come home. Nobody would know what happened to my daughter. You see, the road to come up my house. The road to come out my house, the lane where I live, is a dangerous place. You hear me tell her something. You see, if you come up, the taxi or whatever car she take, left her under one of the China Harbour Bridge. You see the China Harbour Bridge them? No light, no under them. You see this, me tell her something. You see me tell her something, you see?
Gas is yours, it's stressing no man.
At this hours and night, me a big woman, and me not even open my door. Me not even open my door. Me I tell you no. You I'm afraid I be a gunman and be a rapist and be a bad things happen down here. So you hear me tell you no watch out about Linstead. You understand me? No watch about Linstead and they left me Pitney alone in a Linstead town. You little girl, me left her alone. Them left her alone. Not even say make them carry her, go put her upon one taxi and say, alright driver, my daughter have money. My daughter have money. And make me pay the money for them to carry up on the trip and make sure she reach back. And me still give her extra money in case. You see, my daughter have money. You understand me? My daughter have everything. You and the people them still left me Pitney in a Linstead town. She alone, 10-year-old. 10-year-old. No one of the teacher them not even say make them walk with her and go put her upon one taxi when they sure say this is a legal taxi. My daughter just going to any car by herself in a this hours a night. You know talk the truth, man. Talk the truth. Me not even go around high school but nothing, you know. Because see, when me go around the school but nothing, they just go push this on the carpet like it never did happen.
That's true.
This go just get pushed under the carpet like it never did happen. You understand me? Watch now. The taxi or whatever car she take leave her under the China Harbour Beach over the fire station. Let me tell her sitting. It's when it touch 7 o'clock or 6:30 on my road, not even doping now walk. Everybody afraid. You understand me? Because it's not easy place to live. Everybody afraid. I be hear things at my links. You understand me? And the road dark. If 3 street light they on my road. 3 street light they on my road. 3 street light up on the road, enough up on the. Me not think 3 street light up on the road there. Understand me? And me little girl walk all the way. Remember now, you know, like one strange car where she don't know in this hours and night. She alone in order to reach her yard. Walk all the way by herself. Come, mommy, she come here, the gate pull and she said, mommy, me come. Me afraid that my daughter go to one man. From me never said a man there before. You understand me? I want a man, one stranger carry my daughter come on my yard. One stranger carry me Pitney come on my yard, but me never see it. One man, me little daughter go to one man, go ask for help. Somebody where she don't know. You will Pitney afraid of darkness. I'm afraid of the place that and the people them left me Pitney a road. After me pay how much money to let me daughter go up and trip with them and come back school trip. You understand me? And them send letter come on my yard to me. But them a go a trip and this and that. And after they carry me Pitney, call me Pitney like dog a road in these hours and night. On the talking truth, man.
Anything could have happened. So it was not
Ministry of Education. Some going in the school them out here and you just not pay attention. You understand me? And you just not pay attention. Look more tonight. My daughter could have been missing and I don't know where she turned. What them would tell me say? What them would tell me say? Report it. Who me gonna report it to? What me gonna go report it? Who me I go to? Me don't know where to start. You tell me where to start. Because if me growing at the school with this I go get, you know so this I go get pushed under the carpet. You know that, don't it? You talk it truth. You know so this I will just get pushed up underneath one carpet and it will look like say it never did happen. You understand me? It will look like say it never did happen. You understand me? It will look like it never did happen. Me can't believe this. Me can't believe this. The people them left me little girl, 10-year-old in a Linstead town in a 10 o'clock at night.
You no matter if you have a Linstead there anywhere, 10 o'clock at night. No, you cannot do that. Bring the child
I'm
home to her home.
trying to get the teacher up on the bus, the phone lock off, battery dead. And why you left my child? Why you left my child? Me have care, me can't go for me Pitney. You understand me? And them know my daughter not live 5 minutes out of the town and could have come drop off my daughter her yard. She know where she live. No, them put me Pitney. Them not even say make them put her upon a taxi. Them not even say make them put her upon a taxi, yo. Them not even say make them put her upon a taxi. Them just stop the bus all instead.
And just fling her
send her about her business.
No one care whatsoever.
They said, Dave, they told me that they're going to reach back to Linstead at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. When I see 5 o'clock come, me not see my Maya come, Dave. Me not see nobody call me. Me call it her class teacher. our class teacher informed me that he never went on the trip. So he gave me some other teachers that went and gave me their numbers. And I called them and I get them. They said they one of the bus break down and they are in Mandeville. But my daughter left on the first bus coming up. And so on. You see? That's what they said. And I am here. Me ready. Me have gas in a car. Everything ready for just get the call for go for my daughter. No one called me. 5 after 10. A total strange man bring my daughter to my gate. My daughter said she saw him and went and asked him for help because she was afraid of the dog. Yes, that's what happened. That's what happened. That is what happened. That is all Linstead School do me. This is all Linstead School do me. I'm not afraid to talk at which school. Me not afraid to talk in Linstead School do this. Linstead School, Linstead Primary School do me this.
Which teacher was
You
in
hear
charge
me?
of the trip?
Linstead Primary School do me this tonight, yeah. Would I never expect this. A 5 year now my daughter got to school. 5 year. 5 year. Grade 5 she in her. You understand me? Me could have never have my child tonight. What if that man that my daughter asked for help was a pedophile? Somebody would have taken her away and do what them feel like with her. I would have just depend a beg pan TV and pan news. If you don't see her, and I would have depend my own. It would have been my fault. Because me send my daughter, my little girl, 10-year-old. You see? 10-year-old, me send her on a school ship. Pay money to put her on a school ship. Me never pay short. Me never pay 2 times. Me pay every one of my money up front. And me want me them say it's educational something. Every little pitney want go to zoo. Me try my best to make the pitney go to zoo. You understand me? And this is how they do me. Send my daughter alone. 10 o'clock in the night. You know what hurt me? You know what hurt me? If one of the teachers on that bus did even try calling me, but my daughter know my phone number. My daughter know her father number. My daughter know everybody number. No one contact me. No one contact me. You know what even hurt me most? You know what even hurt me most of all? I will nobody no walk with her. Go make sure that she go up on a car, a taxi that is legal taxi. My daughter just going to walk here a while ago. You hear me? My daughter
anything could
just going to walk
anything could happen to her.
A while ago.
But them people are them irresponsible.
By herself. You understand me? When me see the man bring my daughter come on my gate a while ago, me scream so hard. You don't want me go out the door, go show me the road. You don't want me go outside, go show me the road or dark and lonely. You see around here, so when me live, it's not a nice place. People no left their house, not even there. You understand me? Yeah. Not even there. And this is all the people them do me. My little girl, 10-year-old. 10-year-old. You not even say make you put her up on a taxi. You just stop the bus and you just run her out. Come on. You say if them did put my daughter up on a taxi and say, alright, leave her gate. Nobody no follow her. You believe me? Nobody no follow her. She just wander off by herself gone in a Linstead school. In a Linstead town. All kind of rapists, all kind of murderer out in the world, all kind of pedophile, all the while. You understand me? What if that man that me asked that my daughter run to for help because she was afraid of the dog was someone else? What would have happened tonight? What if that car that she went into was someone else, what would have been the outcome tonight? When I go to the school tomorrow, what do you think I go happen? Nobody no business with me. Nobody no go business with me. You know? Everything will just go under the carpet. Yes, we thank God she's home. We thank God she's home, of course. But, you take it from me, you hear me telling you? You don't send no picnic go nowhere with no school trip, no matter where them a go. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take it from me. You hear me tell you? Me I want to know. Because me I just be the lucky one. Me I the lucky one tonight.
No,
you
that's
might
true.
have not been so lucky.
That's true. And very unprofessional.
You understand me? You might have not been so lucky. Please, me I beg you. You just not send me picnic nowhere with no school trip. You see? My daughter walk in here 5 after 10. And it's not like so they can't find me. I live 5 minutes from the town. Why they take them to go and drop her yard and me pay? Why they take them to drop her yard? Them know say her mother have a car. Them know say her father have a car. Why do no call we? Why do no call we? We are here. I've been calling over the place from evening. Me even call them. No call me. No call me. Me I beg you no call me. No one call me. Them just send me picnic in at the town. They send me picnic in at night, in at 10 o'clock at night, on her own to find her yard. You see that? You see that? We go to the school tomorrow now. I don't think I go happen. You just go get sleep under the carpet.
And then
Yes,
find a
Amaya.
excuse.
Yes, Amaya, go to your bed. School tomorrow. You see? The Ministry of Education now go get this, you know. The Ministry of Education now go see this. Because guess why? They don't care. And even if I leave from Linstead, go find them at home, they don't care. No. I want next one cross the road over there, so girl. Felicia. One next one cross the road over there, so. And them dirty habit of them have down here. Yeah, somebody's following what's going on. Them leave here on the road. Tanzania. Oh, Tanzania. Really? Excuse me. Hello? Listen, call you back. Just give me a second, please. Here? Give me a second. That was our father calling me. So we have to go call him back because our father is a soldier, you know. You know that. Our father been serving this country for about 20 years now. Yeah. That man been serving this country for 20 years now. And this is how they do his child. I'm not saying because they not serve the country. You understand me? But just to show you how the country is wicked and bad. Everything about the country is wicked and bad. Because in a foreign them could have never do this. Them could have never do this. No, Felicia, I know the other students, but I'm not familiar with the other parents. But I know some of the other students that went on the trip. Because there's another girl from her class that I know for sure went on the trip. If you don't want to share my video, I'm not going to take it down because trust me, we always see things happen to other people, children, and I always grow up paranoid to say, I wonder if this will ever be at my door. And tonight when we see it almost happen to me, I have to say something about it. I have to say something about it. So guess what? Good night to the ear. Good night. If you want to share my video, we'll share it. If you want to support it, we'll support it because I'm not removing this. I am not removing this. I need other parents to see this and learn from it. Because God was on my side tonight. He brought my child home. You see? Tiffany. Tiffany. I have to go now. But you can watch over the video. I have to go now. Because I have to prepare for school tomorrow. It's just for me. So, or you can inbox me and I tell you what happened. Good night to here, and thanks for listening, and thanks for being here for me. Good night.
John no star me I tell the people, yo, you see, some of them teachers, more time them act like they don't have no sense. More time them act like them don't have no picnic. The way the place I run now and out time serious. How can you take the woman picnic and just go left in the town just like that? And especially how she attack our place I run. So them know the place I run, you know, so them know so that's a no. What would it take off of them to bring her home? Because remember, they should reach home from 5 o'clock before the sun go down. I think she should go to the school same way. Go make a complaint to the principal because something need to be done. Because listen me, it could have been 10 times worse. What them would have said if the man kidnap and go kill the people and pick me? What them would have said? Sometimes I find if these teachers lack of training and lack of knowledge. Or they just want to reach out for them yard. That's why them just left the woman pick me out the road. So. And no matter what, in a case like this, the teacher, the schools are responsible for the children until each and every one of that children reach home. So there's no way they should just leave her upon the street just like that. Because they're responsible for the children them. Until each and every one of them reaching their yard safe and sound. Some of them teach your people them to one way. But people, let me know what you guys have to say and what advice you also have for her as well. Me feel say she will take it further. Because if you not take it further and them go up on our next ship, it can happen same way and things can be worse. So I think she will take it further. The struggle is real.
Where you can purchase all your Ital Life products at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar, which is located at 18 Church Road, Crystal Palace, SE192ET. Come and get all your natural food supplement at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar. Bless.
People, don't forget to go and check out AOK Juice and Salad Bar to get your Ital Life product for your health.
Grappa, Mr. Leonard White, real Godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Grappa, the struggle is alive.
Hello everyone, Shakira Martin here. It's been a long time since I have done a Facebook Live. I don't often do this anymore because, yeah, I just don't want to give too much of myself to the people then. But I am so freaking pissed, you lot, and I've had to, like, literally I'm gonna cry. Like, yeah, I'm on live. I don't know. And basically I have to expose what is going on in my daughter's school and tell you what's going on, because I need you lot's support, I need you lot's advice, and I need to expose what my daughter have been witnessing since they started the school, Sherwood Park Primary School in Blackfen, since September. And to be honest, yeah, like, it's only recently that I've been confident to talk about and tell people that I live in Sidcup, because people are so flipping judgmental and think that there ain't no social housing in Sidcup. But I've lived in Sidcup for the past 3 to 4 years, following on from being in a domestic abusive relationship, and I had to move out of my area, and that is why I live in Sidcup. This was definitely before I was political and had an understanding about social stuff that happens. I was totally unaware that I was moving into a vote leave Tory racist area. However, my children up until September attended Turnham Primary School down in Brockley. And the reasons why they attended that school and not one in my area, the reason why, sorry, my dad called. You lot get out, please. one day of school already, get on my nerves. Yeah, what do you call it? So the reason why they went to Turnham is obviously I had my job within NUS and it's demanding, always travelling, and I needed help and support to bring my kids to school, and my family's all down in South, innit, in the ends. However, I was struggling with bringing my children to school on time, and it was really difficult travelling down like 13 miles from my house. So, Mum, tell my dad, Dad, can you stop calling me, please? You're interrupting my Facebook thing. So, what do you call it? So, I've moved them to a school in September in Turnham, in Sidcup. And the school, like, I was already aware that I live in a majority white area, but I didn't realise that the racism, deep racism that my children would experience. So from a couple of weeks when Kaisha started the school, the first incident was when she was in the toilet, and like there was a girl in the cubicle and she's come in the toilet, and the girl's gone, "Who's that?" And she's gone, "Kaisha." And the girl's gone, "You can't use this toilet because you're black." Kaisha didn't, obviously just started the school, didn't know the girl or nothing like that. That was the first incident. Then she's in school now, and there's this boy called Bailey that sits on her table who has continuously been sending my daughter vindictive notes telling her that she's ugly, she needs to fuck off, and then continued on a number of occasions on a daily basis to talk about my daughter's skin colour and how she looks like poo. I went to the school and spoke to the head teacher about what my children has been experiencing. And I was really nervous, about approaching the school because, like these people, I didn't want them to feel like I'm pulling the race card or be labelled troublesome or whatever. So I was really apprehensive about contacting the school. Anyway, I eventually done it. 1 minute. Girls, can you be quiet? So I eventually contacted the school and spoke to the deputy head teacher, Mr. Quell. I've explained to him the incidents that my children's experiencing, and guess what the man turned around and said? The typical thing that you expect them to say. "Racism doesn't happen in my school." I'm surprised. I'm like, bruv, Mr. Quell, this is the exact response that I didn't want to have. Anyway, I went in and spoke to the teacher. They spoke about, the teacher was like, when the deputy head, Miss Cromwell and Mr. Quell was like, when they started the school, there was no majority, there wasn't no black children in the school, and over the time since they've been there's been an increased number of black children that start in an infants class, and they understand about diversity. Miss Cromwell understands about the diversity because she was a head teacher in Lewisham, a school in Lewisham, and Mr. Quell understands about diversity because he taught in East London. You know them typical racist comments that racist people say, like, "Oh, I'm not racist, I've got a black cousin," or "I've got a mixed race cousin." I was just like, oh. Anyway, since then, I've said to the school that, I want them to be able to review their, policies around tackling racism. They have no policies about tackling racism. And we left the meeting agreeing that they would deal with the little boy, and the issue in hand, and they would have a contact book for my daughter to be able to write her daily, how she was during the day.
Yeah, and if no one...
Moving forward, before Christmas, the little boy was still continuously racist, and the school isn't telling me what's going on. It's my daughter that's coming home and telling me what's going on. But obviously, because of my job, at certain times I don't see my kids for all a week. So my daughter's holding this in for a week before she discloses while we're watching TV that she's still experiencing racism. I've called back the school, said I'm really disappointed that these issues are still happening. The school isn't contacting me. What are you doing about it? Basically, the teacher was like, we've contacted the local authority, Prevent, and we've contacted his mum, and just left it at that. Cut a long story short, you lot, now, last week Friday, Kiara, there was 2 incidents that's happened. Last week Friday, let me tell you this one first, because your heart is going to bleed, brethren. My little daughter, Kiara, 5 years old, she's in year 1. Year 1. She got a head teacher's award for independent writing. However, this Mr. Crow guy, he obviously doesn't like me because I challenge him about the way he's managing these racist incidents and stuff, and the brother's just got some major attitude problem with me. Anyway, On Friday now, 7 kids, including my daughter, was given a head teacher's award in front of the whole of the school. He's called up the first pupil, given them their award and shake their hand. Then he's called up Kiara, given her an award. My daughter's put out her hand to shake the man's hand in front of the whole school assembly, and he's walked past her, bruv. And then gone on to call out the rest of the kids and shake their hands. Her sister, my eldest daughter, was sitting in the audience. Like, she said that my daughter started to shake. Like, Kiara was like, she felt so nervous and embarrassed. Her whole leg started shaking uncontrollably because she felt so embarrassed, and her face dropped. Yeah, because she put out her hand to the man in front of the whole school, and he blatantly walked past her. Obviously, Kashe's in the audience and stuff. She said the whole school saw it, that when it happened, all the children started to talk to each other like, did you see what happened? Why did Mr. Cole not shake Kiara's hand? And to the point of the whole assembly started talking till the teachers had to get their attention by putting their hands up to like stop them from talking. Teachers saw it, like pupils saw it, everything. My daughter's up there on the stage. It's like she just wanted to come off the stage. She's left the stage now and just gone back to her classroom. Nobody's asked Kiara, nobody's asked her nothing, like how you feeling or are you okay or whatever. She's gone back and just done her work. Then Kashe's in the playground and all the children is coming up to Kashe saying, why didn't Mr. Crow shake your sister's hand? Why was your sister trembling on the stage? You lot, the brother, if that ain't like, the brother embarrass my little 5-year-old you just because he hates the fact that I'm challenging them about racism. Anyway, on that same day, my daughter Kashe and her other friend, a black girl Tolu, was again victims of racism. They were sitting at the dinner table, and then there was 2 little boys called Sam and Charlie, who and Kashe and Tolu was talking about their desserts. 1 minute. Girls, can you be quiet? No, man. They need to go back to school. Not that school though. Anyway, so the girl, Kashe and Tolly's talking about their desserts. Then the 2 boys behind goes, you can't eat chocolate. And the other boy goes, because you got chocolate on your face. So Kashe said, her and Tolly looked at each other and was like, what? Are they referring? They're obviously referring to our skin colour. Obviously, yeah, we know sometimes kids can just say things without understanding, but I know my daughter is smart, so I'm trying to explore. So I've gone, Kashe, how do you know that that comment was referring to your skin colour? She goes, Mum, you know that I don't eat chocolate. There's no reason for me to be talking about chocolate. And actually, the dessert at school that day was plum pie. She's gone to the teacher, Mr. Quill, who have on numerous occasions, along with the head teacher, spoke about these racist incidents and my dissatisfaction about how they're handling this issue, yeah? She's gone to Mr. Quill and gone, Mr. Quill, can I chat to you after, she didn't say chat, can I speak to you after like lunch? He's gone, yeah. So after lunch now, he's gone and called her from her office, from her class. She's explained the situation of what happened. And then he's gone and got the 2 other boys, but he never got Tolly, the other black girl. Anyway, so he's gone to Kashe, brought the kids in the office and gone to Kashe, oh, do you know what racism is? She's gone, yeah, it's when you like, people are horrible to people because of their skin colour and their religion. He's gone, okay, yeah. Then he's proceeded to go and tell the kids, shake and make up and forget that it ever happened. So I'm thinking, is this brother dumb? You know that I'm already unhappy with how you're tackling racism in the school. You've gone and told my daughter and the kids to forget that it's happened, not even encourage them to apologise, nor did him or Mr. Cromwell call me or write about the incident in the contact book. This happened on Saturday, bruv. When my daughter told me, I'm telling you, eye water come to my eye, I have not been able to sleep since. This morning now, I've got meetings, you lot, yeah? Important meetings that I'm meant to be at from 10:30. I was like, listen, my daughters have told me that they feel unsafe going to this school. Like, if the least thing that I can do is, I might not be taking my daughters to school every single day, but my duty is to protect them. For my kids say they're unhappy and feel unsafe about going to the school, I ain't bringing you to that school. Bearing in mind, my children has not missed a day of school since they started in September. And you know me, I love education, but I'm not going to stunt my children's education lightly. So today I haven't brought them to the school. Me, my mum and my dad woke up early, we've gone down to the school, we reached the school at 9:05. Oh yeah, sorry, before this, when my mum, the kids said what they said, my mum called the school over the weekend and left a voicemail. Was like, yeah, Mr. Quell, I've got your number. I'm going to be at the school Monday morning to address these issues. And then she wrote a status, a review on the school's website and was like, this school is for white people only. They don't know how to tackle racism. My grandkids are experiencing racism and the kids ain't doing nothing about it. 9:05, me and my dad and my mum woke up. They must have been shocked seeing 3 black people. It must have been the most black people they've seen together come to the school. I've gone to the office and gone, yeah, I want to speak to the head teacher. So the receptionist has gone and got the head teacher now. She's come out, Miss Cromwell. She looked vexed. The woman looked heavy. Yeah, I've got your message. And I was like, well, yeah, we want to talk to you. She was like, well, I'm in a meeting at the moment and it's going to last all morning. I was like, it's all right, we'll wait. The woman had us there for 4.5 hours. We didn't get seen to the head teacher until 20 to 1. I've been there from 9:05, yeah, to go and see the head teacher. The woman's defensive, passive-aggressive and angry at the fact that I'm trying to chat to her about the issue of racism. She obviously knew what I was coming to the school to talk to her about. Yep. And imagine, it was not that important that she left me for 4 hours, like, and almost was like they wanted us to leave. She's come out, diddling in the office or whatever, so I've gone to her. Can you just let me know what time, like, you'll be available to speak? Whether it's 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I don't care, PM, I'll wait. She's gone, in the afternoon, about 1:30. She had us sitting there for 4 hours. This time, Mr. Quell is hiding because we're at the reception. Like, I see the man about 9 times, and the brother's like feeling a way to like walk past me, my mum, and my dad. Anyway, we've gone into the office. You know me, like, I'm dotting my I's, crossing my T's, calm, I'm flappable, straight to the point. Bearing in mind, yesterday I went to bed at 5:30 in the morning because I've done a 5,000 word, 8-page statement saying everything that's happened and saying that basically what I'm calling for is an independent review into institutional racism within the school and the leadership team of that school, and an investigation into the behaviours and attitude of bullying attitudes for Mr. Quell. I've gone into the meeting now. The woman's defensive. I've stated like everything that I've expected, like that I've just said to you, and I said, I don't feel that the school, confident in the school to look after my children and their well-being. I feel that you're breaking the Equalities Act 2008, the Child Matters Framework, and their own safeguarding policies of protecting of my children having the right to be safe at school. Anyway, so I'm explaining to her and I'm like, look, I've made my daughters felt a way of going to school today, so I've taken them off of school today. I want my children to come back to school tomorrow, but I don't feel safe bringing my children to school while I've made this complaint against Mr. Quell, and I would like him to be put on on gardening leave with immediate effect. I was like, I'm giving you by 5 o'clock today to get back to me and tell me what you're going to do about Mr. Quell and going on gardening leave, so I know whether to bring my children to school on tomorrow, on Tuesday. If he doesn't get back to me, and if he doesn't get suspended, like while this investigation's going on, I am contacting Laura Koonsberg, while I've got her number in my phone, every single media outlet. I'm putting the complaint to Ofsted, Department for Education, my local MP, the local authority, and the Board of Governors.
Your appearance, you have to do what you have to do.
The woman was dismissive, like really, like vexed, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot to say something. Last week I went and spoke to the head teacher again when I went to go and hand in Crashay's PE kit that she forgot. Again, I was elaborating on how dissatisfied I am with them tackling racism. I forgot to tell you this bit. When I first had the conversation about the racist incidents from the Bailey boy, guess what the people then asked me to do? To come offers for me to come to the school and do a whole school assembly on tackling racism. Are you nuts, bruv? It ain't my responsibility to tackle the racism so deeply embedded in your school. My responsibility is my children, bruv. I'm not really on that. Anyway, so then when the teacher's talking about how lack of diversity the school was before she got here, here's the head teacher. Oh yeah, when I came to this school, there wasn't many coloured pupils. Coloured? Who in 2019, apart from the deep racist people, used the word coloured? but you taught in Lewisham and you're coming out with that vocabulary. In my head, I'm thinking, you're a senior manager, you have equality and diversity training as part of your CPD. There is no way that you could be talking, in my head I'm saying this, yeah, there's no way that you could be talking like this. Like, if the head teacher is talking like that, with the slip of her tongue, imagine what the cleaner or the dinner lady or the teaching assistant's teaching like. Anyway, I've gone to the meeting, I've said to her, I'm writing a letter, a formal letter, asking for an independent investigation into institutional racism in the school, and my children, I don't feel safe, my children coming back to the school while Mr. Quell is there because of the seriousness of this allegation. Imagine you lot, I spent 4 hours waiting to speak to the teacher, I was in the room for 15 minutes, I haven't even been home an hour, and the receptionist from the school has just called me and said basically, oh yeah, Mrs. Cromwell just told me to pass a message on. Mr. Quell will be at school as normal tomorrow. Alright then. So obviously now I've stated that my kids feel unsafe in the school. I've stated what I want to happen, and they're still going to make the racist bully man be in the school when I've stated that as long as he's there and this investigation's going on, they're not coming to the school. Cut a long story short, you lot. Oh my gosh, I'm so angry. I need your help to spread this message, spread this Facebook video far and wide, because Sherwood Park Primary School needs to be exposed for the structural racism within their school, but within the consciousness of the teachers. Yeah? Also, like, I live in Sidcup. I'm aware that Sidcup is a predominantly white area, but it doesn't mean that if one student is experiencing any form of racism, that it should be acceptable. And I need you lot to help me spread this word and get this message out there, because now my daughter's education are going to be limited because of a racist man who the school doesn't want to deal with don't want to deal with the issue like in hand. So I will be going to the newspaper, I will be going to every single newspaper and form of media link that I have, because these people are preventing my 2 children from going to school because they don't want to deal with the racist incidents or experiences of my children and deal with the racism that's so deeply embedded in their school. Like, I've changed, you lot. You know, normally back in the days I would be proper angry and emotional and I am angry and emotional, but I need to do this the right way. I'm going to follow the right procedures, and I'm going to make sure that this man learned his lesson, and I'm going to make sure that he's following this. The London Borough of Bexley is going to make sure there's regulation that every school in this borough has policy about tackling racism and have tough consequences, a zero tolerance approach, because none of our children, no matter what their ethnicity, what their background, has the right to go to school and be discriminated against. Yeah? There's one thing, the kids being racist that's been taught by their parents, but it's another thing when it's totally acceptable to bring this hatred into school. So one rally call, you lot, I don't do Facebook Lives anymore, and the one thing that I'll just ask of everybody that's watching this is please share this video, tell a friend, spread the word, because I am not going to stop until I seek justice, yeah? Until this matter has been suitably resolved, that my children and myself receive an unreserved apology, and I have reassurance that my child will not, or any other child will not be victims of racism at their school. Like, in the short term, and now, obviously, I need to move them out of school. I want to move them out of school. But now I feel like I need to move them into the blackest school in Sidcup, just to make sure that they're safe. Imagine that. Like, I don't feel that my child can go to a predominantly white school because of fear of racism when I'm in Sidcup. Like, I cannot get away with it. So, in the long term, I want to move them out of school. But in the short term, it's not going to be easy, because I'm going to have to read their reports, go to the school, make sure that they've got the policies, and I need you lot to support, you lot. I need you lot to spread the word. I need you lot to give me any advice, what you have, any contacts of media people, what you have, because you're not going to hear the last of this story. My children cannot go to school on tomorrow because the fear I have of them feeling unsafe and being bullied and racially victimised by the school and staff, both pupils and staff in the school. So, I don't even know what to do. I feel so shit. I don't know how I'm going to do my job for the week because my kids ain't going to go to school while this is happening. But watch out for this because I'm gonna. They messed with the wrong black person. Like, you get me? Like, don't get fooled by the hair and the way that I talk, bruv. I know about these processes, and I'm gonna use one thing NUS has taught me is how to use the processes to get the right outcome, and I will not stop until my children get justice and the school gets exposed for the racism so deeply embedded within their structures and deeply embedded within their leadership team. But you lot, it takes a community to raise a child. Let's not wait for it to be your best friend or your child to experience it. I know that this isn't an isolated issue, that this is happening to children up and down our country, and we have a duty to speak up and stand up for our children. Like, we as parents, as community, as civil people in this society, we have to have a zero tolerance to all forms of racism. I'm living in a Brexit, Tory, majority white area where hate crime is on the rise, and the school feels that they can take this issue around racism lightly. And Mr. Quell, the head teacher, is so angry with me challenging deputy head, so angry with me challenging his the way in which they are dealing with this issue, that he decided to bully and embarrass my 5-year-old daughter in front of a full school assembly of around 400 children and staff. So I've written my letter. I'm proofreading it at the moment because it's going to be articulate. I'll be sending it to the board, the chair of the board. No, you can't. You're meant to be at school. You can't be going outside. The chair of the board, Ofsted, the London Borough of Bexley, and the Department for Education. And also, I'll be sharing my statement publicly on social media this evening so that everybody can see what is going on and everybody can pass the message on. If anybody else within Bexley Borough is experiencing the same things at Sherwood Park Primary School or any other primary school in the borough or anywhere within their school, let's come together, let's message me, let's get a strategy, because this issue is bigger than just my kids. No child has had to witness or go through what my child has gone through. I said it to the head teacher. I said, listen, I have come too far for the system to mess up my children. I am messed up enough that I can do it on my own back. I don't need no school to be messing up and knocking the confidence of my children. I said to the school, I've had to go home every evening and put empowering black videos on YouTube so my children know how to love their self, love their beauty, love their hair, love their skin, love their complexion. Because the fear of that school taking and sucking the confidence and the esteem out of my children, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And if it takes my last breath for me to be on my deathbed before this gets resolved, trust me when I say that they ain't gonna get away with it. They're not getting away with it. I need your help. Please, please, please share this video wide and far, please. I'm going to share it on Twitter. I'm going to keep you posted. Please, if you've got any words of encouragement, any advice, any suggestions of how I can do this, please let me know. And I just wanted to definitely thank my mum and my dad for having my back today, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And I'm really disappointed the fact that the teacher will still be at school tomorrow. But I'm hoping that once this letter is submitted and once I go public to the media, that they will reevaluate what is going on, at least in the short term. But thank you very much for listening. Please spread this message far and wide. Please let me know again if you've got any suggestions or if you've experienced this and what you've gone through, because I ain't even thinking English president. Like, I've gone into full-blown mummy mode, like full-blown protection, and I will be failing as a parent if I just let this slide easily. Thank you again for your time.
Genuine people, she's absolutely right for what she's doing, people. Because if there is bullying and racism in the school and you reach out for them to do something about it and no one want to do nothing about it, you as the parents have to tackle it and also have to make other parents aware of what's going on in that school. You see me, I say, because there's no way a child should face racism or bullying in a school or anywhere by a matter of fact. So people, what she's doing, she's absolutely right. She have to take it in her hands and do what best for her and her children them. And you should do the same too. Them something enough you go on and no school to the day. No. A full time enough them cut out them crap here. You understand? Now if you still have a racist mentality, you keep it deep within you. And stay far away from our black children them. You understand? People that don't know the struggle is real, let me know what you have to say about the whole situation. And also I would like for you to share so this video can reach far and wide. Thank you very much for your time. Racism and bullying, no children should cope with that. You understand? They're at their tender age where they have to go, learn and motivate themselves and also learn self-confidence. You're not supposed to send them to school for other children or the teacher them or break them confidence.
Where you can purchase all your Ital Life products at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar, which is located at 18 Church Road, Crystal Palace, SE92ET. Come and get all your natural food supplement at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar. Bless.
People, don't forget to go and check out AOK Juice and Salad Bar to get your Ital Life product for your health.
Yeah. You know what Dirty I represent for Rapper Crapper, the Review King. I may say you can check out my new single already, featuring Majestic on YouTube and also on all digital outlets. Check me out on Instagram at Real Dirty, REALDERTEE. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. I'm out.
If this is like for the ski,
Janoa.
the snow.
Janoa star.
It look like the, you know, the snow, how you call it? The
snow bike.
Yeah.
The snow, the one them with dog them draw.
Yes.
Yes, man.
It look like.
What's up, people? You don't know it's the next episode of Gym Talk. Rapper, Crapper, and Frenchie.
And Frenchie.
Oh, there. So, people, we need not itch. I'm going to jump right now. All right. You know what they are? A man come on social media. And the man ball. The man a ball like baby. The man say right now.
You did.
Yeah, man. Man a ball about Munchie. And I say right now, if Munchie yes and kill himself, she must make sure she tell them kids them say boy, him love them. And him do everything in him power to make sure say them alright. And my crying I say basically him da foreign. A clean dog shit, a clean cow shit, a clean push shit, a clean rat shit, a clean road shit. You understand? A clean human shit. The man saying clean every shit a foreign. Every shit, bird shit. Cause I know more time bird shit pan car. Every farmer shit the man da foreign a clean. So to make sure say boy, Munchie and the kids them alright. You see me I say? And all the people come and feel sympathy for him, you see it?
Yeah, no, even me, because I was like, damn, man, how you just, you know, if you're crying like that, like, those are like warm tears.
I want
so
to commit suicide.
Something serious is going
something
on.
serious is going on. And all the people I say, boy, Munchie a wicked girl. So anyhow, Munchie see what go on and look like Munchie don't really like the whole promotion and like how she get bad name. You understand? And so Munchie don't say boy she a church girl and all of them because some things theirs. So anyhow, Munchie go out there and Munchie go put out for a little statement like say boy right now she want to clear her name. So typical Munchie come and say, oh, my man box and kick her, my man beat her. My man got foreign and my man married. I don't know the story, so I don't say I like Munchie I tell. We know say a two-side to the story.
Right there, the lighting.
But the lighting bossy. Yeah man, so. Boom now. Munchie I say, oh my man got foreign and got married to woman and one day the woman took up his phone and call her and send her footage where my man I play with the woman pick me them and yes, and I play with herself and one bag of something. You see me I say I want whole heap of something. But when we check it out.
Hold on, playing with herself, what do you mean?
Like tearing sexually. So basically a woman that have foreign approved to Munchie say yo, me married and my husband that go. You understand?
Damn, she went that far.
She went that far. That's what? Munchie. Says. Me ne, Ben did it. So me can't. Say. Alright, so now. Munchia say, my man treat her bad and all of them things there. So I say. So she, no, they left for 4 years now, they left. And that she'll live for her life and my man for living life. But anyhow now, my man makes a boom again and send through a voice note one time. My Munchia talk and Munchia tell me, say, boy, basically, the reason why she even married, behind him back at you, she knows, say, boy, the pressure too much for him and for him to take up she and all of them, pity them, it's going to be too much. It's going to be long, so she didn't want tell him, guys, she knows if she tell him, he might go say, no, Munchi, nobody with them something. Left them something there alone. You see me I say?
But
so
he's
now,
married.
yes, but he go now. Him go up, having family, married to get him papers because you know papers needed. So when he get him papers now, probably he would have eventually divorced some point.
Yeah, but when it's like that, no, he should have married her before he leave and then go get married there if anything.
No, I bigamy. You can't marry twice, you got prison.
Fam, how many people married twice? It's not
Because
the same
no,
country.
no, a problem same way. Alright, see if you married a Jamaica, the one over here, and I'm married. You understand in account because if they married already, so this one would automatically I'll know him or something like that. You see me I say so boom now. So boom now. That now gonna work. So probably that's why my man never married, but my man look after his family.
What happened to the stoplights?
I don't know.
Come.
And my man make sure say he might deal with everything. Yeah. So my man make sure say he might deal with everything we want to deal with. Him family, might look after them, make sure say them alright, make sure say everybody good. But Munchi now is a little general because here what Munchi do now. Married behind the man back, tell the man say boy, if he focus on the picking them and she will focus on for herself to go up. So
Hold on. Because you say Munchi is the little general, but from how it sounds now, it's like the man didn't tell her that he was married in America.
No, she gonna know. That I want some.
How's she gonna know?
No, because them got somebody talk and discuss.
So they don't talk about, so she agreed that he would get married?
Yeah, man. Automatically, certain conversation me not to know. Every people back home, when
but
if
the woman have to send us videos of them having sex to prove that she's married, that means she don't know.
She know, but that the woman the insecure and she try to prove something. You understand? But here, why I say Munchi General now? Here, if I start a Munchi sent to man, say the reason why I do it is because I know say I mention it to you. You're going to say, no, I mustn't do it. I mustn't go the route there. But if you wait until I start it out. But for you, if you start out me and I picking them, it's going to take too long. So I'm not going to say nothing to you. I just go marry this little man here so I can get my papers quicker. So now, that now come out now, say boy, Munchi marry the man to get her papers. So, you see me I say?
But my man married the woman to get his papers same way, so why is he crying these big heavy tears?
No, because you are going now. That ain't part of the plan. That did come like say now, you have a plan. We're two now working. And then you, nobody talk what you are going to do because you know say the person not going to agree with that. And then Munchela mentioned say, in a fear first one say, the man have picking out a relationship so far to Munchi fine. But at the end when I hear the voice note Munchi sent to the man, she said, boy, I never tell you because you said don't do that. So I just go marry the little man. So me can start out my papers and you focus on the picking them.
Well, the thing is, you can't do wrong because at the end of the day, a lot of time these men, they go and they don't really come back or they don't really business with you. They will send you money or whatever for the kids, but it's very rare that he will actually stay in the marriage until he gets his paper, get divorced, and then bring her in. It's rare, man.
Let me tell you something. All I have to say is I'll mark an heritage do. Man come over and married him white wife and send him whole I took one marriage man up. I sent him black family. No, seriously, artist mark an heritage. Man sent him in black family at Jamaica. And the whole of them par. No, that's how it is. Any man who left from back home, the real man them with their family, they come and find, but in order they have to find a route. So in order for them get their things, they have to start out themselves. Even if the woman first reach up, it's the same procedure.
So how long has he been there?
4 years look like.
Okay.
But Munchi also say, my man come down and engage her and propose and they make big plan and invite one whole heap of people to come to my wedding. On the day one time my wedding, my man turn up and call her road and bandage from Yais and meet in an accident.
Hold on, the one that she was supposed to get married to after,
No,
or the one who...
No, the baby
one...
father.
So that's fuckery then.
No, but get you no, as me I say, everything what she say, her own voicemail, kill her.
What, the fact that she said she couldn't wait and
No,
she had to do it for herself?
everything what she explained from the voicemail, you see, what she said before.
I need to listen to that voicemail because right now I can't see where I'm supposed to wrong her there.
Everything that she said before, like she said about the man this and she and the man not this and she and the man not that and rate and then left for 4 years now and one bag of something. The voice note them.
But in a man way, if the man gone out foreign and get married somewhere, the kind of left is not there.
No, and a Sega man.
The kind of in a real life, no, factually, that's how it is.
No.
It's not like the man is in prison or something.
No,
the man is in a different country living his life with his new family. Making blue movies.
Yeah, man said he clean every shit with America. You know America big. You must
but
state that.
It's easy to say that is just for Munchie fam. He's working for both of his families.
So
he's doing it for the next one also. So he's supposed to only cry half the tears then.
Enough time you know the people here and for your family, you have your last 10 pence in Senegal, Jamaica.
Yeah, but you still have to take care of the family he's with there.
So most time I have my last 10 pence in Senegal, Jamaica. I have family over here.
Rapper,
but they might alright at 2 away. That the person who were there for them focus off here. No, say go. The person who are there with for them focus off yard, so you can have one tenner and you can give them send them a tenner. I put commission me come borrow $1-2 from you. I say go. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But that's where go. And then only Jamaican. Everybody will have to go back home. When them come here, they have to find out. Foreign have to find out where to stay. Yeah, and then wife no.
You say.
And if this is, remember, it's not only the man, you know. If the woman come, it's the same procedure.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that, you understand? But I'm saying that so far, I don't see where I can wrong her because he did what he had to do to sort out himself. And then she waited patiently for 4 years till she decided she couldn't wait no more. So she had to do what she had to do to sort out herself.
But you know, I don't see... because you see, it told them kick off and now, and everything blur.
Because my man is a big pussy going to cry online. Would he have never cried online? Because he knows that he went and do his thing. At the end of the day, you know, some people understand that everyone wants to go foreign or whatever, but some people decide to stay with their family and sort themselves out in Jamaica, even though it's hard. But I'm not saying that's what he should have done. You understand? But what I'm saying is, he left. He went and got married. He's got a whole new family. How long is she supposed to wait? Even though they have a plan, people want to develop themselves. At some point, you have to build up some sense in your head and say, you know what, this might not work the way I want. Because we've seen many times that he didn't work. We've seen many times some people who left, and after some time, they totally forget about their family for a while. They will take care of them or whatever. And then after that, it becomes too much for them. Imagine his woman start pressuring him as well in wherever they live, in America or whatever. At some point, it's not going to work out for both of them. So there is no reason why she shouldn't try and find what's best for her. But because my man trying to be a big sassy, going to cry online, after they were supposed to get married and he never even turned up, and I bet you no accident in meeting her.
Well, probably accident part of life, it's true.
Yes.
Probably accident part of life. But
I
people,
bet you never meet in no
as
accident.
me I say, the whole thing is a big passa because Munchie come out and Munchie say right now, the man are wait for green cards and green card in the day wait for. And my man come out now, release Munchie voice note, so the man Munchie married to go say Munchie going married to him for papers, because Munchie say, boy, here I go on.
And even him himself, he must be sorted out, because what kind of fuck are you doing? Going to post one video with your face, crying about another woman, when your woman or your wife can use that against you if you don't sort out yet.
The wife and married thing was even like that. I'm
not talking about that. I'm just talking about him himself. Because she can use that. Yeah, but even though he don't business, if he not sort out yet, what I'm saying is, if he's not sorted yet, why is he putting himself in some extra problem that he can probably can't come back from? Because if she decides, say, oh, well, is it how it works? All she have to do is take that video and send it to Home Office and say, don't give him his paper.
I'm not defending him, but it's on time manship.
I understand that. So what I'm saying is, for him to take that there risk, he probably sort out already.
Wait, no, I don't know if
he probably sort out already. And probably sort out already, and Munchie knows, and she's like, you know what, you're thinking of fucking.
No, Munchie didn't advise no names, we advise no, but none advice no names so that. But people.
No, so maybe she knows.
The next thing as well, as a vlogger,
vloggers have to know how to put story out there
No,
because they
you
will end
have
up and
to
look like
know.
idiot.
You have to, and you can't, not only that, but you can't only take one side as well, and you have to think about the repercussion on people.
Listen to me, yo, you will look like, you have to know how if you deal with certain news, you will look like merch out.
Not even that, fam. At least try and put something that is sensible and that is half true. At least half true.
Because, yo, the person who break the news, the
500 versions.
The person come.
Like a share version.
Come custom. And then one time, Jerry sent a message, they come burn for your part, Jerry. When Tom sent a message, they come, that's a joke thing, this. My crocodile tail, yo. This struggle is real. People, you don't know it's the next episode of Gym Talk. This is the first part, you know, it's always 2 segments, isn't it?
They'll be back again when
Unedited.
they're tired.
Unedited.
Drop on this Plaza.
No rain drop.
Plaza, shop 22. You don't know the Mobile side, yeah, Western Plaza, shop number 18. People, make sure to check it out. Right now, I'm watermelon for share with me and my friend. Tap structure.
People.
For more information, please call 634-8955. Follow us on Instagram
at Drop Top Swag Shop. So people you don't know, the shop where the star shop to get your original authentic clocks. Drop Top, the swag shop. You can get the best authentic clocks them. You can find them at 22 Central Plaza, halfway through Kingston. And also 18 Western Plaza, Harbour Street, Montego Bay. Shop there right now.
Grappa, Mr. Leonard White, real Godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Grappa, the struggle is alive. No crocodile.
What's up, people? How are you guys doing? I don't know, so we're there again now with another little episode of Gym Talk.
Gym Talk!
On the road again, people. So yes, people, tonight we're going to talk about the mass shooting what there will take place in New Zealand. I don't know if you guys seen the video, but listen me, a horrible video been going around me, I tell you. Where this individual walking a mass, and I tell you, say, you know, he spend 7 minutes in a mass and the man empty about 6 clip. About 50 to 60 people dead. So man kill people. A man kill people without mercy and without pity. Man kill people like nothing. Alright, people, you see the first time me get the short clip and I see the clip, I don't even to pay it no mind, because I tell you boy right now, it come like say right now it's a video game. I tell you come like say it's a video game. And long after everybody has said the truth, then I realize that no. You know, so this is really something we're going. Because I know if the head cam when I wear, or the way I put it on, give it the video game effect there, and I tell you, say, yo, when man going in the place and just kill people, you know, man, left it to God, you know. I know, we also in New Zealand, they issue a ban.
I think it was Australia and New Zealand was asking to issue a ban on Fortnite. Because they were saying that the format of it is just too violent and it incites violence. And I remember seeing that a few weeks or a few months ago. I think they debated it in the parliament and they asked for, you know, to ban the game. But when you look at it, you can clearly see that man either watch or play way too many video games and try and, you know, reproduce it. Because, I mean, the way it's done, man, like, serious, if it's not something that you've seen, who imagines that in their head and go reproduce it in real life?
You understand? Go kill some innocent people, me I say, yo, me just show a friendship. They full if they look at what they say friendship face, she couldn't even watch her light. Yo, how you feel when you see it?
I feel sick. Like right now, I could literally just turn back and go sit down at home because like I just feel sick and depressed at the same time. Just to know that, you know, someone can just pick up themselves and go do that. And anyways.
Fam, to serious people, it don't come like a church. A person get up and gone on a Sunday, you know. You go in a church, you know, and a man walking in the church, although we see them something the regular same way, and a man walking in the church and come kill off everybody in there, you know.
It's the same thing, a mosque is a church.
No, I know, so that's why I explain it like that, so they can understand what I say. Boy, people, me not lie, messed up and they fuck up still. Seriously.
And you know, like, the thing is, I personally I haven't seen the video until tonight, but I heard about it, and the way I heard about it is that people was complaining that the media, the European media and the media in New Zealand weren't showing the video on screen, because obviously, because he's a white guy, they're still trying to protect the status that they will give him, because obviously he's a terrorist. Because for me, for what I saw, the guy is killing everyone in the mosque, and then he's going out driving around and still shooting people. He's shooting random people. Nobody has written Muslim on the forehead, so you don't know who you're shooting, you don't know who you're killing, you don't know whose car you're shooting up.
You just shoot people.
You're just shooting people. Anybody can just pass. Even if you're in let's say you're in an area that's predominantly Muslim. We live in Brixton. They say Brixton is predominantly black. Do you know the amount of white people who walk through?
That's true.
If you go through Peckham, you're gonna see all type of people. You're gonna see Indian people, Asian, black, white, whatever. So really and truly, what? Because I'm today, someone is killing Muslim, we can just shoot everyone? Come on. And the thing is, like, you know, they just, although this is a thing that we normally used to, you know, whenever it's a Muslim person who actually commit this kind of terror attacks, you know, the words is used, you know, the front page, every single front page of newspaper is reserved for them, the picture is all over the place, you know. And then this time is a white terrorist, and for some reason for them, white doesn't equate to terrorism. But terrorism is someone who create terror.
Alright, but I know the first time do it, them always do it. Remember, even the next who white is going to the black church and go shoot up much of people. Them not brand them as terrorists. You understand? I miss them deal with black people with them all for lesser crime. Wicked how they even deal with them. You understand? Because I guarantee say if that was a black person with a drop out, then I mean.
How many people died in America simple for holding their phone? How many black men and black women just for holding their phone? And you go in a mosque and kill how many people and still nothing happens to you?
And the wicked thing now, them hold on, one man lock him up. All them man, they mustn't get no life imprisonment now. Yo, them man, they forget some different thing for happen to them, because they mustn't go sit down and play a game again in a prison.
Yeah,
so me I say,
eat people money, tax money.
And laugh and talk about it and become a hero, become a celebrity or bad man hero in there. You understand? Because they can boast how much people they kill one time and this and that, and guarantee say nobody not go in that prison. Now go mash that the works the way mash.
No, but if you realize these white guys here, whenever they do this madness and they go to prison, they always get so famous. They get some book deals, they get all kind of things, films made off of their story, and you know the money is going to them or their family. Book deals, whatever. They get rehabilitation, they get all type of things.
Become a hero outside and big star and big celebrity, make billions outside to kill much, hundred and how much people.
That prison we're in there, if I don't even have to be a Muslim person. If I'm a person with any form of moral, I'm already in prison. If I'm taking life, I might as well just take your life and do second life, because I would die one day, so you can't give me double life. You understand? You can't prison my spirit.
No man, but I really love
No, seriously. You see, like these people, I don't believe in crime, I don't believe in violence, but these people, they shouldn't be able to, you know?
No, true.
They shouldn't be allowed to just roam about.
Like that.
Something must be done to them.
No man.
Because
innocent hardworking people, you know. Remember, you know, innocent hardworking people gone pray. I pray the people them gone pray. And this brother would tormented, haunted self. Would tormented, haunted self people. Drive up on the mass, take out 2 machines, show across him back. You understand? And this is the boy go walk in the like say in that video game.
And it's not just like, you know,
Woman pick me everybody.
No, but fam, it's not even like he just did it and done, you know. My man made sure that every single person get a shot. He made sure that every single person got a shot. He made sure he went outside, he came back, walk all around the place again, walk around where he was before, and make sure that whoever did get shot in their leg, get shot in their head.
But you know, I'm telling you the wicked thing I understand. How comes no police not reach there after so much gunshot fire? Because I tell you, man, empty about 6 clips.
And the man left out there and go back in and carry, go pick up a next gun again and 2 more clip. And come back in there. And the man a shoot from out the road, a shooter going. So how comes some police never hear that I know police and nobody no response? You know, see, him never in a no rush. The man wasn't rushing. The man taking time and kill off the people. Them.
The video lasts 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
That's the video. So remember, there's the time where he actually got ready. He got there. There's the time where he drove from his house. I mean, boy, I don't know. But then again, you're talking about a country where basically people are for guns. There's like, you know, gun laws and whatever, and you're allowed to have your guns, and you know, you have the freedom of carrying your guns, and apparently you have the freedom of going around and shooting people. So what can we say?
No, but at least if them bad and bad when them kill people, but at least if them kill themselves or kill their own. You know, too bloody bad, but they not do that. You understand? They don't come kill other people and they come talk about. And here I go now. When them come do the big killing, they know them are going to set my kill people because the people are terrorists, you know. You hear them excuse, them are use terror. We said them are get rid of terror. While them are the biggest terrorists.
No, but literally, like, I think it's the Prime Minister or something who issued like a very disturbing, like his statement was as disturbing as the actual action. He was saying something about, well, you know, is the repercussion of the immigration, and obviously people are scared of Muslims, and some I can't even repeat it.
But we never saw one. And the Muslim go kill them. More people are scared of Muslim. You know, see, if push come to shove a Muslim scared of them. Make crocodile tail.
His statement was beyond understanding. Like, you're a politician. Your duty is
no
to...
care.
Anyways. I've lost for words, man. I've lost for words.
But me not like people here, it was disgusting star. It was horrible. You understand? If you see it, and if you people in my ball and scream out one time, after I'm going and come back out, it look like one poor little woman escape and run out. And by the time the little woman run out, me I tell her, say, him come outside and push down the little woman and the little woman did their ball. By the time the woman a ball and dog and he walk down there, he go shoot 2 in the woman head to blood clot, lick out the woman head back. And I guarantee say the woman dropping on the road part, so one time I drive out, I guarantee say I also drive over her. Me I say, what a yo.
He was talking as well, you know. He was talking, and you know, like when you're playing hide and seek with people.
It's like normal.
Games, you know.
It come like a nothing. And you joking one time they attack, probably true could see probably because have all 8% attack to somebody as well, you know. You never can tell, you know.
It's very possible.
Because we know so we also have some dark side out there. Where them do them fuckery upon.
No,
so act out them fantasy pan. We know see some dark side out there where them go act out them fantasy pan. Boy.
I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, when it comes to this thing, regardless of what you believe in or not, you know, regardless of your religion or whatever, people should have compassion, because it can be anyone. Like we said, after shooting up the mosque, he went around driving and kept shooting people. That could have been anyone. So I've seen like a lot of comments, you know, people were rejoicing online saying, oh, the Muslim got shot and whatever, you know, like, oh, 50 less Muslim on earth or whatever.
But it's still what I understand now. Sometimes they make it look like Muslim people are horrible and they forget that them go fuck with the people, you know. If they don't trouble the people, they won't have no problem whatsoever, you know. You say fucked up and now all of them make it look like the boy people are monster. John was star, yo, a wicked boy, yeah. Them always find some set of people to destroy. One time Anna Black is our next race. What we are gonna do? But people you don't know it was just the next episode of Gym Talk, you know, so.
Yes, it was Gym Talk, and we're coming back soon again.
So we talk a little more. The struggle is real.
We're going to exercise now. At least I can let go some of the frustration.
Alright, people, a little bit.
Where you can purchase all your Ital Life products at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar, which is located at 18 Church Road, Crystal Palace, SE92 ET. Come and get all your natural food supplement at Age-Old Knowledge Juice and Salad Bar. Bless.
People, don't forget to go and check out okay, juice and salad bar to get your ital life product for your health.
Grappa, Miss Leonard White, real godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Grappa, the struggle is alive.
Hi, Davis. Davis Bett worked for the Dows as a manager of the home from 2008 to 2013. For 5 years, he witnessed everything that happened here.
When they first came, this building was there because this used to be a secondary school for a neighbor here, the name Geoffrey Ngatich.
He tried to intervene when he thought things were inappropriate, but that eventually cost him his job.
I suspected something is wrong with Gregory, and he used to tell me that Davis, I'm not a good person, all the time. Until I asked him one day that, why do you say that he wasn't a good person? He told me that back in the U.S., he had already been jailed over assault. He said that he had confrontation with his former wife, and he was put in jail. And he also told me that he was using the hard drugs. But he said that when he came back from the prison, he got saved and he's not using all that anymore. But something was wrong. He also had the behavior of swapping the guns on their butts. It's inappropriate for us here. And I told Gregory, it's not good for you to do that. He said, who cares about that,
Gregory's mild sexual advances were often overlooked, but soon after, these advances progressed to full-blown defilement of the girls who were aged between 10 and 15 years old at the time, taking away their innocence. Beatrice, not her real name and whose real identity we have concealed, has just returned home for the midterm school break. She is received with a loving embrace by her family. It is a kind of care she never had during her 9 years stay at the Dow family home. Alongside her younger brother, the 16-year-old joined the home in 2008 as an orphan aged just 6. Her experiences there are memories she'd rather forget. Sexual abuse, she says, was difficult to bear.
I was in one of the corners, so I couldn't hear him coming in and close the other doors.
What happened then?
And then after that, he came behind me, started opening up my shirt. Then I held on to my shirt so nothing can happen to me. Then he told me, if you stop moving, if you won't stop moving, I'm gonna slap you. Then I just had to stop moving, but I blocked my shirt from being opened. Then he tried to open my skirt because I had a skirt that could open. He opened my skirt. Then I was laying on the ground. He told me, if you don't be quiet, because I was crying. He told me, if you don't be quiet, I'm just gonna kill you.
How many times were you sexually abused by Mr. Dow?
I was 3 times.
Did you ever report this matter to anyone?
If you try to talk to anybody about this, and they realize about it, you'll get into further trouble, and it's not going to be easy because there's too many punishments that you get and you can't undertake them.
In your estimation, how many girls went through this?
For the girls, the Kenyan girls I know about, there's 7. Then there are 2 twin daughters, the Black Americans whom they adopted from the U.S.
Amati Smiler.
A few meters from Beatrice's home is Nancy's family farmhouse. It's not her real name, and we have concealed her identity as well. Here, Nancy and her 2 younger brothers were taken up by the Dows at a tender age.
Gregory thought to remove her clothes, and then Gregory slept on top of her. Then we were seeing that they were doing just with Gregory. Then I went to who was a worker there. Then I told her that is being raped by Gregory. Did not believe, so she just kept quiet. The next day again, Gregory was drunk. He came and called one of the guys whose name was, and he took her upstairs. We followed her again. Then we were outside the bush and now peeping what's going on. Then she asked again, are you going to give me something? Then said yes. Then Gregory taught her to remove all her clothes and taught her to sleep on the bed. Then we just saw Gregory sleeping on top of. Then we can call one of the teachers whose name was Madam. But she did not believe, so we just kept quiet to ourselves and knew that was being raped. So we just kept quiet. The next day again he took one of the girls again whose name was, and he did the same thing.
Sad bad people, man, not lie. I think that these kids have got.
In what appears to be a well-orchestrated scheme, the Dows hatched and executed a plan to prevent the minors from getting pregnant. Mary Rose, Gregory's wife, had the girls aged between 10 and 15 years old on birth control. She brought the girls here to Mogogo Sheikh Health Center, a government facility where the birth control implants were inserted under their skin.
When we got there, we were sitting at the family planning door. So I was wondering, why are we here? What are we doing here? Then she told me, you're going to get an implant in. So I tried to ask her, what does this all mean? Why do I need to get that in, and what is it? They didn't explain to me what it meant and everything. So when we got in, Mary Rose went in to speak to the doctor. When they were done, she called me in. Then when she was speaking to the doctor again, she clogged my ears so I couldn't hear what they were talking about. The doctor later on told me, get on the bed and put out your left arm. And I did as he told me. He rubbed my hand and then put it in, and he didn't let me see what it was.
Show me your hand where the implant was inserted.
Yeah, this is where they put it, and this is the mark that it left when they took it out.
Did you know what it was at the time?
I didn't know what it was and what it was for.
Did Mary ever tell you what was happening?
No, she never told us what it was and what was happening till they put this thing in.
How many girls in total had that implant?
We were all 9. 2 Black Americans and the rest of us Kenyans.
She took us and checked us that if we have HIV and AIDS, but we were negative, all of us. Then she took us to have again, to take us if we were pregnant. We were not.
That was one of the very rare times in which the children set foot into a hospital or any health facility. At the Dows, there were no medical services.
They will say that you guys, you like everything medicine all the time. You'll say when a child gets sick, you just give him water only, and the child will be okay.
When somebody got sick, they say this is all drama. There was one time there was a boy named Amos. He got hit on the side of his hip with a heavy bench. Then the blood got clogged here and he started getting sick. They tried to explain this to Greg and Mary Rose, but then they kept on saying it's drama. One of the women named Williter took the boy secretly to the hospital. When they later on realized he was taken to the hospital, Mary Rose called him and took out the needles that he had in his hands and put a white tape around it and said, this is just drama, go and play with the other kids. When he comes back and tells them, I'm not feeling good, she says, this is just drama, go back and play with the kids. The next day, he was terribly sick. They saw now that this boy is very sick. So they tried to take him to the hospital, but it was too late.
Amos Kipkemoi died. He was only 8 years old. Joyce Kosgei was a matron at the home when he died. She recalls in excruciating detail the chilling trail of events that led to Amos's death. When she learned about his illness, Joyce sneaked him to a nearby clinic without the knowledge of the Dows.
I called Mary Rose, Gregory Da. Will you please help me? The doctor says it's not going to treat the boy. Please rush him to the Kapkatet hospital. He told me, this is a trauma. This is a trauma, Joyce. I says, please, the doctor says you can rush him to the Kapkatet. He says, no, that's a trauma. Is it a drama? And you think the child is so sick? And then in the morning, the woman tell me, please, Amos didn't wake up. Go and help. Go and check on him. As I hold the boy, I ran towards Gregory because he was down to the office. I said, hey, Gregory, why don't you help me? Amos is still sick. He hold the boy like this, rush him in. He gave it to Mary Rose on the door. He says, Gregory, get a car. Rush him to the Kapkatet hospital, but it was too late. It was too late for him. Die there. But Rose keeps saying, Joyce.
So what after that? He
He's
just dead.
dead.
At Amos's home in Chemoy Ben, our visit opens up the family's old suppressed wounds. They thought we had answers on how Amos met his death. This is where my grandchild was buried in 2014, she tells us. Speaking to us on condition that we conceal her identity, Amos's grandmother narrated how she painfully tried to get information on what exactly happened just for closure. There were 3 mysterious deaths at the Dow Children's Home between 2008 and 2017. Amos and a young girl named Jessica both died out of complications from lack of medical care. They were buried at their parents' homes. That wasn't the case for James Kipkirui, who was only 1.5 years old when he died in 2012.
Gregory and Mary Rose were in Kericho. And at night they called me and said that, please, can you go to the home, and that was on 2012, and check on the boy. The guns are telling me that James Kipkirui is not, is motionless, you know. So when I came, I found the boy had already died. When they came, they told me to go look for the grandmother. Fortunately, I found the grandmother with the mother of the child. I explained to them, and I brought them. While on our way here, Gregory told me that, can you tell them that we can bury the child here? When we got here, the guys who were splitting the firewood had already dug the grave. So the child was buried here.
For a burial to happen, you require permits, yes, which you get from the chief and other authorities.
Yes.
Was that done?
It wasn't done. I explained to Gregory, said that he has his own constitution. This is a small America in a village of Kapsiratet. He said that is a waste of time. He refused. And that is why when we came, they had already dug the grave. He wanted to do it very quickly. So I decided I jumped on that fence. I went to Geoffrey's. Geoffrey was not there. He was in Eldoret. But on my way to his house, I met with some guys, a pastor and some other 3 guys who had gone to pray for Geoffrey's wife. They said that we were coming in there to greet the children. I also explained to them what had happened here, and we came together. So coincidentally, as we were coming from that gate, Gregory and Mary Rose down, and the grandmother and the mother of the child were bringing the body. So we came here, we prayed, and the body was buried. I told, let's inform the chief's office. He told me, Davis, I've told you several times that you guys, you like meetings, you know. He said that in America you go. It's not about talking and having meetings, and you know. So, but later on, after a week, I met with the chiefs. I explained to the chief.
So you did inform the authorities that a child had died and the body was buried here, but yes, nothing was done about it.
Yes. And I also went to Bomet Children's Department. I met some guys in the office. I explained about this and how the mistreatment of the children. There's a child again who died by the name Jessica, and this child was very sick. She looked like she was dehydrated. And I called them. They used to stay in Kericho Tea Hotel. So I called Gregory and told, it seems like Jessica is not feeling well. So right there, Mary Rose was there with Greg. She picked the phone from Gregory and yelled at me and said, Davis, your time is up. Go home.
When the rest of you learned about the deaths of 3 of your colleagues and how the bodies were handled, how did you feel about that?
We felt very terrible because we wanted the kid to be taken to their home so that the parents and the family can do something better about it. Because they James was put into a box and then just put in the ground. There was nothing they did about it, and we don't feel it was so right for them to do that.
The community here describes their relationship with the Dows as cold. They were only allowed into the home when there were guests from the United States, and the Dows had to put on a good show. They built a perimeter wall to keep everyone away and the children within the compound. The children were only allowed to go out on very special occasions. Geoffrey Ngetich was not just a neighbor of the Dows, but the landlord who leased the property to the family. He thought they were helping the community. His affection towards the couple changed over the years when he learned of suspicious activities within the home.
I could hear children crying loudly, yelling actually in pain. So I could run to the fence because this fence was sealed. There was no entrance to my place. So I could come and climb up the fence and shout at the workers and ask them what was going on. Why were they beating the children? Then they could stop beating them, and then I could call the Krigori and his wife and tell them about the same. And the following day they could come and tell me that they have taken action. So what I witnessed was actually cruelty to children.
How the children were being punished, they will be told to go to line up. A child will be told to look, to face the wall. Okay. And there will be no meal for that. If it's lunch time, the child will not get lunch, same as in the evening. There was also these bags, the sacks that we put in the maize. Yeah. They will sew that those sacks for the kids. Whoever is not good, that is how they were punishing the children.
It was like beating up an animal, not a human being. They take a pipe, one of those water pipes, then they start beating the boy up until at times even they'll tell them to kneel down, put bricks on their backs, and then they're going to get beaten.
When child was get in trouble, telling another kids bad words, they used to put the soap on their mouth. That's what I saw, and I says, why having the soap on the mouth? He says, this because he said he's talking a lot, he can shut the mouth.
There was 2 kitchens. Their food was prepared in one kitchen, and then our food was prepared in the other. And the kids ate from a bowl at lunchtime. They told you when you put your fists together like this is how much food you need. So they do this to your fist, and that's how much food you get on your plate. And they said that's enough. For supper time, you eat out of a CK cup, and that's enough for you till tomorrow. Then you get more. If you go for more food, then you're gonna get punished because you're not allowed to go for more food.
For almost a decade, the children suffered in silence, not knowing where or who to run to for help. For the workers, being sacked, among other threats, forced them into silence. September 2017, the truth finally came out.
I understand he was totally drunk and he dragged one of the girls to where he was sleeping, and he defied the girl, and unfortunately he forgot to close the door. So some young boys followed them. So the boys actually found them in the act.
This is where the boys peeped through that window and saw Gregory defiling one teenager who was here too. And that is how this whole thing came out. The boys were laughing and saying Dad is having sex with him. After Gregory had sex with him, he sent to call her sister by the name. Understand he wanted to use that girl again. That girl refused to go in, and she went back to the classroom. Gregory went down and beat that girl thoroughly, removed her hair piece, and the whole thing blew up. Gregory assembled the kids and said that if you're not happy here, the gate is open. So the kids started jumping over the fence everywhere.
Nancy and another girl escaped. They reported the matter to the authorities.
And the chief told them, go to the police station, I can solve that problem. The next day, Davis, the chief elder, and Ellen, the neighbor for that school, for torture and so, We went to the police station and my mother and me. Then we went and reported everything to DO and DC.
Gregory learned beforehand that the authorities were after him. He fled the country, becoming a fugitive of justice. Mary Rose was arrested in Nairobi as she prepared to exit the country. She was charged in a Sotik court with 2 counts of cruelty to children and 2 counts of failing to protect children from sexual exploitation. Court records show that she was released on a 50,000 shillings fine after serving 5 months in custody. She left the country soon after, joining her husband in the United States. Authorities had the family planning implants removed and all the 83 children reintegrated into the community. Back in the US, the Dows have settled down in the state of Pennsylvania. NTV Investigates found them at their home in Lancaster. The family has kept away from the public eye ever since the Lancaster community caught wind of the story. We tried to get answers from the couple, but the house was locked from inside. Maggie Ruto is a Kenyan living in the United States. Her intervention to push for justice for the Boito children has raised awareness in the US about the allegations against Gregory and Mary Rose.
She did a good job.
Her case is compounded by the fact that Gregory is in fact a convicted child molester and a registered sex offender in the state of Iowa.
It was a sexual abuse on his own daughter from his first marriage, and he was actually convicted. His wife from the first marriage did present a detailed information about what transpired with their daughter.
NTV obtained these documents from the Iowa District Court showing that Gregory was charged with the crime of having lascivious acts on his daughter in 1996. It further details the events that took place in his house, so gruesome and disturbing to air on national television. Gregory pleaded guilty to the charges. The 60-year-old did not spend time in prison, but was on a 2-year probation until 1998. Maggie sought the help of the Kenyan women in the US, an initiative led by Lily Richards in the push for justice. Kwitu has been collecting signatures in a petition seeking the extradition of the Dows to face charges in Kenya.
He sexually molested little children. Some children are dead under very suspicious circumstances, and these kids were abused emotionally, psychologically, physically.
But the Dows have maintained their innocence in the wake of the allegations. In an interview with the Lancaster online news website, Gregory says, "The neighbor and a former employee got a few rebellious teenage girls to lie and get his property back. Kenyans are highly volatile people. It's sad to say we live in a society where people are guilty until proven innocent."
Yes, so this is the title which I have.
Geoffrey, the owner of the property, refutes these claims.
This was purely lease, a 9-year lease. He came to lease in April 2008. April 2008. So the lease actually expired in 2017, April. By the time this act was discovered, that is in September, the lease had already expired. And they had not even updated the rent. So they were having my rent for about 6 months.
It's just impossible for people to let you live in their community for close to 9 years. And then on the last year, they decide, oh, wow, we just want to take your land. That's not what, I don't believe that's what happened.
Nearly 2.5 years since the Dow family children's home was closed, and the community here in Boito has yet to make peace with what happened here. Among the concerns they have raised is, how was a convicted child molester and a registered sex offender allowed to set up a children's home in the country and take care of vulnerable children? And how did the events at the Dow family home go on for about a decade without being detected by the authorities, that is, the local administration and the Children's Department.
The workers them also set up a blame as well to the workers them because the workers so are going on long now. And sit down there and not go to the right and try
msichana
to
ambaye mimi nasema alikuwa amefika kiwango cha kunini, si walikuwa wadogo, ndio alianza kuchukua kama wachanga tu. Sasa akaanza kwenda kulisha baadaye kare.
Serikali walikuwa wanajua huko, walikuwa inajulikana huko, hata ukienda huko utapikwa. Ama namna gani? Na kwa nini huyu alikaa mpaka akatoroka?
The Department of Children's Services under the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection is responsible for registration of orphanages and ensuring the rights of children are protected. The department acknowledges licensing the DAOs to set up in Kenya in 2008. They even renewed their operating license in 2011, 2014 and 2017.
Gregory Dow, who was the director of the home, is a convicted child molester and a registered sex offender back in the US. How come the department did not do a proper background check before registering the home?
These people come through the immigration, they have work permits, yeah. So it is us, and I've stated very clearly, it is us when we are working with them, with the other stakeholders. Remember, my work is that we enlighten the children about their rights.
That's fine, and I understand that. I understand that that is work that is being done now. My question is, why was it not done in 2008 when a convicted child molester came and registered a children's home?
It is, for me, I don't know about what you are talking about. For me, I'm saying there was a manager, and it is the collaboration of the department plus the other arms of government plus other stakeholders on the ground which enabled this case to come out.
Would you say that the officers on the ground did not capture the accurate, nature of the events at the Dow family home?
An issue of children, it takes a long period, yeah, and it is not a one event. I've even given you an example of when sometimes we get reports, when we go, we find the reports are not as indicated. So in my case, in my view, the area advisory council, they did what was within their
Would you say they failed in their job then?
That is my position. I don't want to be repeating the same thing the same time. I have given you the specific question, the specific answer. You are continuing on the same.
There were 3 deaths at the Dow family children's home during the period of the Dow's stay here in Kenya. One of the children, a boy by the name Kipkirui James, was actually buried within the home. Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware. I'm not aware.
You're not even aware about the healthcare services that were being provided or lack of?
I'm aware about the health services, but I'm not aware about the deaths. Yeah. Normally, when there is a death in a CCI, there is a report which is given. Yeah.
So you're not given a report about that?
I'm not certain about that unless I'm not certain about that. Unless I find out more from our records. Yeah. But for that one, I'm not aware.
So you say the children's department was not in touch with what really was happening?
What do you mean by that?
By not knowing, not being aware of what was happening.
You have been on the ground.
Yes.
You interviewed my officer on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? So for me, I'm not aware of what you are asking now here.
The County Directorate of Children's Services in Bomet, whose jurisdiction the home is under, monitored inspection visits and received reports through the Konoin Sub-County Area Advisory Council. They say they were not aware of suspicious activities at the Dow home for the 9 years they were in the country until the events of September 2017 became public.
We moved very fast to close this institution and do the tracing. We did the tracing for the 83 children. Those were the close relatives. Okay? We reintegrate them.
The family home was registered in 2008, and you only found out in 2017. That's about 9 years. For all this while, how did this happen undetected?
Before then, what happened in 2017, everything was going on well. Okay, but when the public now reported this case. When we went there, we interrogated the children. That is when we came to realize that this is what he did in that period.
This is a picture from the family's website. Yes. Mary Rose with 6 of the children from the family home. Could you just have a look at that picture and tell me what you think is going on?
These children are somewhat traumatized. One is yawning. That means maybe they are malnourished, maybe they have some lack of food.
Then would you say your inspectors and your officers on the ground did not do their job in the right manner?
According to these children, even the workers, when we asked them, why is it that they had never told us about this information? They told us this director used to threaten them. Yeah? That if you say this, then we are going to sack you from this institution. So these workers, the social workers, they used to live in fear. Yeah? When they knew that we were visiting the home, they ensured that everything was in order.
Nehemiah Kones was the children's officer in charge of Konoin constituency at the time of the Daw's stay in Boito. He, alongside the Area Advisory Council, chaired by Thomas Bett, the Assistant County Commissioner at the time, was responsible for inspecting the home and assessing whether children's rights were being adhered to. But in this report dated 23rd October 2013, Kones writes, the children are treated at Kapkatet Hospital and nearby Mogogo Sheikh Health Center. Kones and the Area Advisory Council gave the facility a clean bill of health in their reports, which was not reflective of the state of affairs at the home. Residents we spoke to say he was aware of the activities at the home but chose to ignore. He denies.
It was an allegation, not full allegation. As a father, I felt so bad.
Did the local administration, say the chief of the area, visit the home at any time?
There was one time he visited the place when he brought in one of the children. Like, there were 2 twins. And that's the time he came in to that place.
Did he get, in your sense, an understanding of what really was going on there?
He wasn't told about anything that was going on there. But I think he knew because he was the friend of Gregory and they were talking.
The area chief, John Chiruyot, says he had no knowledge of anything regarding the Daws. His office, though, is located only 2 kilometers from the home.
Inasemekana huyu mzungu alikuwa anatumia watu wa area hii kufanya hiyo mambo yake ndio wanyamaze.
Sijui sasa alikuwa anatumia kwa sababu hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua siri ya huyu mzungu.
Kuna kisa cha mtoto ambaye alikufa pale akazikwa hapo. Unajua nini kuhusu jambo hili?
Mimi bado sikia kabisa hiyo kitu. Mimi bado sikia.
Ili mtoto azikwe inatakikana permit kutoka kwako.
Lazima permit apate, lakini sisi hako sikia hiyo maneno.
Hamkujua kuna mtoto alikufa na akazikwa pale?
Kabisa. Sisi hapana jua.
Mtu akiuliza kwamba labda mlilegea katika kazi yenu kufuatilia hii mambo na kuchunguza kwamba watoto walikuwa wanachungwa kwa hali ambayo inatakikana, atakuwa anasema uongo?
Kwa sababu tunajua tu wakati hao watoto wawili walikuja hapa tulijua siku hiyo. Sasa hakuna kitu kingine tunajua.
Kama chifu unastahili kujua chochote ambacho kinaendelea katika eneo.
Lazima nijue, lakini mimi hakujua maneno ya huyu mzungu.
The children were reintegrated by the Children's Department upon the closure of the home in September of 2017.
I'm told Gregory had
Beatrice joined a local high school where she's had challenges learning Kiswahili. At the Daws, speaking in any language apart from English was an offense.
Have you received any form of counseling ever since leaving the home?
I haven't received any yet.
Do you ever think about what happened to you there, and does it trouble you?
It troubles me a lot, and I always think about it because, like, every time there's some things my grandmom can't do for us, So when I'm just there doing my studies or something, a lot of things of what happened comes back to me. Then it just like starts disturbing my mind and everything.
If you met Greg today, say he's brought back to the country to face charges, how do you feel about that?
I feel so like terrible to see him. I wouldn't be even like able to go up front to him because I just feel so terrible. I can't even forgive what he's done to us and everything.
What would you like to be done to him?
I just want him to face like the government and the law so that he can know what he's supposed to do and what he's not supposed to do. I just want him to face the charges of what he has done against all of us.
These are poor children, orphans who have nobody. He was supposed to be the person who protects them. So he needs to go back and face justice, both him and his wife.
But Maggie wants the Dows charged in the United States.
Mary Rose Dow was convicted in Kenya for 2 counts of child cruelty. And she managed to pay $500 and was given back her passport. It's very disturbing because after all that had happened, these children, the health implications, what they're going to suffer, the trauma that they had to go through, and they will continue to go through for the rest of their lives, was only worth $500.
$500, you know?
NTV Investigates has learned of a secret joint probe between Kenyan authorities and the FBI. Several people who were either directly or indirectly involved with the home have been questioned in Bomet by detectives. Sources have also told us that James Kipkirui's body could be exhumed as part of evidence gathering and his remains interred at his parents' home. For the rest of the children, the events of 2008 to 2017 will remain a dark chapter of their life story. Innocence lost by the unthinkable crime of a couple they called parents. Edmond Nyabola, NTV Investigates.
Jano people, may I tell you, yo, this disturbing and disgusting, you're frig. And yo, if you notice no people, nobody no want to take responsibility, you know. Nobody no want to take responsibility. Everybody are denied. Oh, we never this, oh, them never that. Furthermore, you're not supposed to have nobody where I work with children, especially overseas, and you don't do a full background check on them to see if them run away from them country for a reason or what the reason why them come to the country. And everybody will run to the place and say charity, meaning say them come to do something good for the country or do something good for you or even for the community. Some of them are parasite, some of them have their own agenda, and a lot of them feel like, say, boy, our countries are some country where they can come and come take advantage of the little people and the young girl. And the workers, them we are work there, big old people, all them matter, all they mean by them afraid for lose their job, and they're afraid of this and they're afraid of that. You know, they see much pitney dead, and see the condition and the pressure and the stress where the kids them are going under. And you know really get up and go to the higher authority to try to sort something out. And the worst part is, the whole land for the woman and $500 and 5 months and she walk and she gone back her yard and live nice and comfortable after she destroys so much lives. More than try them in America. What me know say them will get the full punishment what they're supposed to get and the full punishment what they deserve. Yo, General Star people, yo, this stressful star. 3 picnic dead. Imagine the agony and the pain what them go through. And the amount of them what they rape, pee and die age girl. Listen me man, they forget string. They have to lynch them nasty dirty blood clot. The struggle is real. People want officer. From the amount of things we talk about in the video right now, I can't remember them, but this video too long, I don't want to stretch it out no further. People no comment and let me know one officer. Yo, we say we want justice. Then they're supposed to just fly back to America and go live out the rest of them days crushed. If we live out the rest of them days behind bars. Bamba. Our government system sometime are on the people. Listen, I buy them by enough of them people. You understand? Even my man I say, boy, you don't know this and you don't know that. And the young girl also come and say, them a big friend. And again, when they send so much underage girl got doctor for get birth control, the doctor them couldn't suspicious of something. Why so much underage girl when not have sex or not supposed to have sex? I do with birth control. It's money. People, comment and let me know what you guys have to say. The struggle is star, yo.
From the Royal Maroon Herbs, you know where we're located, 48 Peckham Rye Lane in the indoor market. We have some fabulous herbs here for you. Herbs from all over the world. You see what I'm saying? Arthritis, rheumatism, fibroid, any other issue, pain in the joints, headaches, migraines, skin problems. You come straight here at the Royal Maroon Herbs, and we have a lot of fabulous herbs here to heals you. Remember, the herbs is the healing of the nation. People trust in the herbs. You can get me here, Twin, and other staff is on board here to assist you about the herbs. You remember the man Piaba and the woman Piaba? The man Piaba and the woman Piaba. You know? Check out that, the man Piaba, the woman Piaba. We have all those herbs here for you. So come and check us out here, man, at the Royal Maroon Herbs.
Yes, my beautiful people, don't forget to go and shop at the Royal Maroon Herbs in Peckham Indoors Market. Go there now to get your medical needs, your medical supply. Royal Maroon Herbs, 48 Peckham Royal Lane.